Yeah. 600, nigga. Shout out to you, Lodge. This for you, my nigga. Yo. What's cracking, people?
Hi,
We back with the B.Garber podcast.
I don't think I like it.
I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. We got somebody struggle busting over here, but it's cool. We rocking with it, though. So go ahead, brother.
What's up, man? It's Lenell, a.k.a. The Kid. You already know what it is, man. Ain't here represent for B.Garber.
You dig?
D man, humble beast. What's happening?
Whatever.
I'm just Joe.
Hi, my name is Frank.
I wanted to bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Like I always think it's dope to collab and collide friend groups and just people who, you know what I'm saying? I definitely grew up with y'all and, you know what I'm saying? Did a bunch of different shit as a young child and now I'm with Joe. I be with Joe a lot, you know what I'm saying? Hanging and chilling, you know what I'm saying? So it's super dope to bring different aspects and different parts of my life and different parts of the world together. And Lenell was definitely like a major part of me growing up and learning who I was, trying to like develop as a man and trying to develop who I was. So like I definitely needed to bring him in and just kind of like talk about that. Cause like, I don't know, we grew up in Wyoming. Like I'm not saying it's like the hoodest of the hoods of the ghettos, but you know what I mean? We definitely didn't have a lot. And Lenell definitely was one of the people who showed me the way of just not being a fucking loser. It showed me the way of like figuring out how to get money, staying with your shit, and being who you are. And like now he has his own company and he does his own little thing. So like if you want to speak on that and like how you came about that and you know what I'm saying, just like who you are, how you are, and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that.
You passing the mic
Yeah,
to
I'm
me?
passing the mic
Okay,
to you,
say
brother.
what's up. Okay, all right. Yeah, what's up, man? It's Lenell, man. I've known B.Garber for a long time. Kind of sick, so my voice kind of raspy. I hear it on the mic already. I just want to let y'all know this ain't what I really sound like. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy, man. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody came from a long time coming, man. Like we've been there. We've been doing some crazy shit. We got away with a lot of shit. We got caught for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just happy to see everybody doing better. You know, everybody's doing great. Everybody's, you know, health-wise, everybody's doing better than what they was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't count for the days in the past, but I'm just looking forward. You know, always looking forward. Shit, I'm here with my wife. You know, she in the background maintaining. You know what I'm saying?
So-
Shit, me and her, we done came a long way. You know.
So like what's your plan for 2024? Like what can we expect from 2024? And like talk about bounce moves more. You know what I'm saying? Like what you've done with that shit and how you guys are doing with that.
Okay, so like bounce moves. That's our bounce house company. You know, I'm representing that B Moves. Me and my brother Daniel Perez. We definitely put that shit together about 4 years ago. Shit, bro came to me with an idea. I started doing the numbers because I'm a money man, of course.
Who's bro? Daniel?
Daniel Perez, yep. I'm thinking like, man, shit, them numbers sound good. You know, he done got the idea from, I mean, we got to give credit where credit's due, right? A homie of ours, Lamont Banks, you know, shout out Lamont Banks.
Yep.
Shit, he definitely gave us the idea and we kept on with it. I mean, Daniel came to me with these numbers, man. I'm like, man,
So like
there's
what's
so
your
much money to be made.
what's your main thing that you do? Like what's the main thing like with bounce moves? Like obviously like it's bounce houses, but like what's the main thing that you guys do?
So
the
with
main
like
thing
the
you
bounce
provide?
moves, man, we do a lot of, you know, family entertainment. We bring the bounce houses to people that, you know what I'm saying, don't really got time to take their kids out or bring them to somewhere or pay for an event place, you know what I'm saying? We'll bring the entertainment to them. So all they got to do is pop that mug up in the backyard, boom, you know what I'm saying? We set that up, take it down, everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give it to you for 8 hours.
That's a dope ass thing.
Consecutive
Yeah.
day, you know?
Yeah.
For sure.
Nah, facts.
Let 'em
And
play.
reasonable
Yeah.
pricing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely been doing that for 4 years. Next year will be our 5th year.
Yep.
The first year was great because it was right during COVID where everything was shut down.
Yeah, so
I mean,
nobody could do shit.
I mean, it was great. We helped them out. They helped us out, and our business grew.
That's beautiful.
Like I said, 4 years running. Next year, hopefully, we make some more. You know what I mean?
I don't know, what's up. So what's up with you, D man? Like what's up with you? What's your 2024 gonna look like?
Right now it's just healing.
Healing from what?
Kidney. I got kidney failure right now at the moment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, everything's new, but you know, they tell you that you can't get rid of it, but you can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't believe in everything everybody tell you. Have
Yeah.
faith.
No, I'm sorry to hear that shit, but you
Oh
yeah,
no, don't be
nice.
sorry, bro.
You a G,
Yeah.
you
Come on
you'll
now.
push through
Yeah.
that shit. You be
Come
straight.
on now, you know.
Yeah.
Lost-
Like, when did you find out about all that?
Shit, like, what it's been, I think almost like a year.
Mm.
Uh, So yeah, about a year, if I'm not mistaken. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Just out of I just wasn't feeling good. You know, didn't know the signs of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't learn
Get
about
that
it. You
pure
don't know
white in the
about it.
camera, you know.
You know.
Something different for the studio.
Are there early
My
signs
bad,
of it?
man.
Oh no, you good. You good. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know too much about it, so you know you kind of learn about it. You know what I'm saying? You know the signs, so
Okay.
it
So
just
he's
happened.
definitely growing from his experience.
Yeah,
He
no,
lost
of
a
course.
bunch of weight. D-Man
no,
doing
for
better
sure.
than ever.
So you definitely, you're
Yeah.
doing better. Everything's been.
Oh yeah, most
So
definitely.
like, yeah. So yeah.
Just eating, you know what I'm saying? You gotta eat right, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You gotta know what's good for your body, not, you know, what to
Nigga
put in,
need to
not
stop
put out.
smoking. That's what he need to do.
Smoking weed
Smoking,
Cause I
smoking
love
weed
you.
fucks up
does
your-
I'ma
nothing
talk
for
about
your
the real.
kidney, and it's great for your blood pressure.
Weed fucks up your kidney.
It's not
No,
that. They won't
it
put him on
doesn't.
a
I don't
donor.
think I don't think weed
I
fucks
don't
up your
want it.
kidney.
They won't put him on a
I
donor
don't want
list.
it. You want to
unless he
talk
stops
about it? Listen,
smoking weed.
if you want to talk about it,
You
we
got
talk
tested.
about
You
it.
got tested to be a
I
donor.
mean, I don't mean
I
to
don't
make
want
you
it.
upset.
You got
I just
tested to be a-
want to make sure that you're safe.
Yeah, I am safe, but I'm telling you, I'm more safer to get my own kidney in my body. That's mine. I'm a living being.
Correct. But if
You know
it's
what I'm
already
saying?
failing, then what's the point of
No,
dealing with that? Why not get a transplant?
Or can it naturally heal?
It can. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
kinda
But
like your lungs,
Kennedy,
your
man,
lungs
because the
come
only
back.
actual organ that can rebuild itself is the liver.
bro,
So
there's people. There, you gotta understand. I'm sorry.
Don't your lungs too?
There's text
What's up?
in there. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
your lungs reheal
Yeah.
for sure. 100%
Lungs
your lungs
reheal.
reheal.
Maybe quit
yeah,
smoking.
pretty
but
damn
what about
quick,
your
too.
kidneys?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I've never had kidney problems or know anybody.
Kidneys
with
is the
kidney problems
filter
that
for
has
your
a
blood,
demon
right?
now.
So if your
I just-
kidneys aren't working right, then you're not
it's-
filtering your
it's-
blood. So then you have no immune system.
It's not
No
necessarily.
immunity means you prone to any type of virus or anything that's out
Yeah,
there.
but what
Why I ain't got
what
sick
virus
yet?
does weed give you?
Not to say weed
No,
was the
he's just
problem.
saying
It's
that's
just they
why he
won't
can't-
give him a transplant unless
getting a
he's
donor
if he's
list.
not smoking.
Oh.
So he will never be on the list until he stops doing
Oh
what he's doing.
yeah. See,
I don't
that's
want
kind
it.
of crazy.
I understand you don't want it, but it's in your best interest to do something like that.
Why,
to
for, like,
take care of
religious
yourself,
reasons, or
because
you
you
just-
can't be selfish and only think about yourself when you're making this decision. Because everybody around you get affected, not just you.
I know, but bro, you gotta understand. You know, I wouldn't be talking the mess I'd be talking. Why you think I stay, chilling, bro? I have to do the hit. You know what I'm saying? Do the facts. I wouldn't be,
For sure,
coming
for
out
sure.
and saying what I was saying if I wasn't sure about it. You feel
Bro,
what I'm saying?
I know that, but my
and then
thing
my
is,
kidney's not even fully damaged. It's only partially damaged.
Right.
It's not fully damaged.
Correct.
It's only damaged by a little bit.
that doesn't make it any better.
Right, but a lot of people don't even know like the reason why your kidney goes out is because of the foods you put in your body, the
That's
alcohol
correct.
you put in your body. I'm not putting none of that poison into my body.
But why
Once-
did they say you need a
Hey,
transplant?
hey.
It's
I
all-
like
it's-
that poison, motherfucker.
That's fine. That's cool. It's like
Leave
you,
my
bro.
poison
We
the
talk
fuck
about it
alone.
all the time, bro. It's all about big pharma. It's all about that bread at the end of the day. You know, when you put me under that surgery, guess they get money.
So
you know what I'm saying?
you don't take any prescription medication.
bro. I don't
He
put none of that.
dialyzes twice a week.
3 times
Was
a
it
week.
3 times.
What's
Yes,
My
sir.
apologies.
explain what dialysis is?
Dialysis is like
They filtrate in your blood. They
Yeah.
take all your blood out of your body. They
Damn,
run
let
it through a
him
machine.
talk.
yeah, chill out, brother.
Oh, my
Mhm.
bad. It's a sensitive
Yeah.
subject. My apologies. Go
Let him
ahead,
talk.
D-Man.
It's okay. You know what I'm saying? But everything, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, bro. But
I know.
it's the filter out the body, bro, basically. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? In all reality, yes, it do help with the blood. It's like because it is like a blood deficiency, but a lot of people don't know that there's routes you could take that also do the same thing that machine doing. And all it's doing
That's
is
what you've been doing. You've been on that type of shit.
No, I got him. I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I've been scared, but I am. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a process. You know what I'm saying?
Scared of what?
What to try it? Yeah, try it basically. You know what I'm saying? And then
What
I
would
don't
be
got
the
everything.
outcome if you tried it? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
There's
I'm
no-
playing
What do you
my
mean?
own. I'm playing my own doctor. Oh, you tell me like that.
Like what would be?
Oh, no,
yeah,
so-
yeah, like Phil.
Yeah,
like,
see now you tripping. You
No,
shouldn't
no,
be-
no,
you
no,
shouldn't
no,
be-
would you be
you shouldn't
scared
be trying to
of?
play your own doctor with your own life.
Bro, you got
on the
to,
line,
bro.
so
What do you
nah.
think they do? Have you ever watched House, bro? Really pay attention to that, bro.
a TV show.
Off House.
I mean,
Bro,
I understand
everything's a
that. Hold on.
hypothesis, bro. It's a
understand that
hypothesis.
too.
They're playing a
Hold on,
hypothesis.
before we
Go ahead,
continue
come
on to that shit, before we
Tell
continue
him.
on to that shit, Joseph, what's your 2024 gonna be like, my brother? What's your 2024 gonna be like?
Just working, grinding.
Yeah,
I mean,
doing your thing.
yeah. Hopefully getting out, staying out of trouble, getting off probation, not going to jail. That'd be dope. Thinking my daughter. That'd be cool.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
dope. I
You just
wanted-
got one kid, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
Nice.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
let that nigga not go in there and not say his piece. You know what I mean?
Alright. I don't have much peace.
We gotta bring you in some way somehow.
Nah,
Yeah.
everybody got.
It got a little
everybody-
heated over here.
Everybody got peace, bro. Everybody got something to say.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I know. At least when me and Joseph talk at work, you know what I'm saying? It's always a deep conversation. We always talk about.
This is Joseph.
yeah.
Okay.
Joe.
You said
Joseph.
Joe. Okay.
Joseph.
Gotcha.
I call him Earl. Joseph. I type
Damn.
The nigga
You got a
last
patch on your shirt that say Earl when you
No,
go to
my
work.
middle
no,
name's
the
Earl.
nigga
Okay.
the nigga last name is Rambo. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
On some, you know what I'm saying? But nah,
Really go
that's
Rambo.
Joseph
So
Earl.
he wants to downgrade me and say Earl.
Bro, you
Call me
were
Earl.
What you
born in
mean? So you
Greenville,
can't,
bro.
you can't say Earl is not a fire ass name. I don't know what it is about Earl. I feel like that's a fire ass name.
Bro,
My
you
name
were
is
born
Earl.
in Greenville, bro.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he was born. He's a Jennison guy.
I'm a
Oh,
dinosaur.
But no, look, listen.
Nice suburb.
And another big ass reason why I wanted to bring him here is like I think it's funny as fuck, bro. Cause like I know we were wild. We did some crazy ass shit. I think he has us beat as a Jennison white kid.
Yeah.
Who's like hung out with a bunch of white kids from Jennison, bro. I really think they have us beat. Like they did a lot of the same shit we did. You know what I'm saying? Like Grand Haven went out. You know what I'm saying? Wild out shit like that. But I don't know. Like for some reason, I feel like they just took shit to a
Did they
different
get
level.
caught or did they get away?
No, they got away with a lot of shit. There was motherfuckers who got caught,
away.
but there's a
Did
lot
the
of
cops
motherfuckers
stop
bro.
you and you got away?
No.
Or
No,
did you
no,
just
no,
get
no,
away without
bro.
the cops?
It depends on the scenario.
All right, because that be getting away. Like, we,
No,
we
like-
did
Alright, that's
stuff and
love.
got away.
No,
with
bro,
it.
What are
like-
you talking
But if
about?
the police get us,
Nah,
we
bro,
not
like,
getting away with it.
Hell no.
it comes to just like I feel like we've seen some shit, we've been through some shit, you know what I'm saying? But we come to a sense where we're like, okay, fuck that, we're doing too much. We wilding out a little bit too much.
Facts.
I feel like, bro, these niggas, bro,
Yeah,
like there is no too
we don't
much.
really have too
we
much
finna
control.
find out what too much is, and they never did. And like I don't know, they just be having fun with that shit. But like I don't know, I feel like it's dope as fuck because it's just like a different way of living, a different aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't.
Can I have it off the bottom?
It just doesn't.
Go ahead. We got a cup right
Text
there.
the cup.
It just doesn't get seen the same way. Just because like I'm not trying to like dwell on that shit because I don't even want to talk about it, but
You're not
it doesn't get
justifying
seen.
it?
It doesn't get seen. Yeah, I'm not justifying it.
Okay.
But it doesn't get seen the same way because of the color of our skin. But it's still the same shit because I feel like motherfuckers be wilding the fuck out. It's just a different way in a different environment.
I wouldn't say it's a
around
different way.
people.
It's the
It's
same
yeah,
way.
no, it's pretty much the same
it's
way.
the
I mean,
same
if
way.
you're
It's
talking
fu-
about
nah,
wild
nigga.
out, there's people getting away with way more shit than we ever could imagine, bro. Like the new generation is so crazy, bro. Because I mean, if we're gonna get
just
into
talked about
generations,
this, bro.
we can talk
We
about it. I
just talked
mean,
about-
They getting struck, bro.
before you wouldn't have
Yeah,
to worry
nah.
about getting into it with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You might have to scrap them. You might have to stab them.
Yep.
But everywhere you go, somebody's turned into a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's
for
crazy because they're leaving no kids with a future. I mean, take your lickings, what we did or what we would have had to do or what we've grown up on is like we'd have took our lickings and we'd have kept on pushing, It's crazy, man. These kids are not having no time to come back from nothing, man. And I don't know if you guys want to get on that subject, but I just feel like I see it. I know y'all see it.
Well,
I mean, it's every day. Every
kids
day,
just dying and shit
every
getting shot.
Monday, I'm looking to see on the news to
How
see
many
who got
kids
killed
died in
on
GR?
Saturday, Sunday, Friday.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And every weekend somebody's going out. So it's like, shit, we can get on that subject. How do
It
y'all
also just
feel about
depends where
that?
you are, though.
Yeah, no,
Like,
100%.
I don't. Growing up for me, like guns, knives, all that stuff was never in the equation. Like I'm,
Right.
20, I'm 26, and like,
Is it now though? Is the question.
nah.
So
Even,
there's
like,
nobody
what I'm saying.
dying in Jennison from guns and shit.
Nah.
But wasn't the Craigslist killer from fucking Granville or Jennison area?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
There was a
but- I
mean,
kid,
but
like 2
you
years
can't
ago.
really
who died,
justify-
like,
But you're talking
right in
about
Grand,
like
one
8
guy
cases.
compared to like.
I mean, there's a lot
I
of
mean,
stuff
shit,
going
shit's gonna
on.
happen
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's
Shit's
a lot of
always
stuff
happened
going on,
everywhere,
for
but
sure.
But now, like
like I'm
it
saying,
is-
like consistent thing wasn't.
Yeah,
nothing.
and I just feel like there's a lot more shit that like they get into. Like when they tell me stories, like, oh yeah, like our coworker Wyatt, like one of my favorite people in the world. Like that motherfucker chased somebody down, had drugs in the car, had all types of shit. Like chased somebody down, had drugs in a whip, all this shit, bro. He caught 3 felonies that night. Like I ain't gonna tell.
What did he
these
chase him
stories.
down for?
I'm not. Finna,
I'll
can't
go ahead.
discuss
Yeah,
that.
go ahead. No,
Doing
you can tell him.
$200.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
Shut
pissed
up.
off.
No,
It wasn't his money.
Yeah, caught three. Caught
It
3
wasn't his money. He
felonies,
was
bro.
doing it for a friend. He was
Oh,
having fun.
I ain't
But
gonna
you see what I'm
dumbass.
saying, bro? Like, you
That's
see what I'm
ignorance.
saying? And,
That-
like,
yeah.
bro, just,
Love you,
but
Wyatt.
that's what I
Nah, he
mean. Like,
knows it
just
was
bro,
ignorant.
way more wild
Yeah,
shit.
he didn't think
They
that one
did-
all the way through.
We would
Let's
never
say that.
Nah, probably not.
He was like, I got you, bro, not thinking of his own consequence. That's what his problem was.
Nah, I used to be on shit like that. Like not thinking, like just not thinking of consequences. Like
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
what
was
we
wild.
all did, bro. I mean,
I
we were
was wild.
young,
I mean,
bro.
I still
was
don't.
wild.
But you know what? I
Consequences a
think-
lot.
nah,
I'm a
nah,
fuck it guy.
you don't. But I still feel like
not a
I
good
still
thing.
feel like I still feel like
Sometimes.
you be ready to tell the truth and you be ready to be on top of your shit
Yeah.
when it comes down to it.
I mean, shit.
You get my respect for that.
I violated
for sure.
myself, my probation officer.
Facts.
I think everybody has a little bit of fuck it in them. I think until you have something to live for, you don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for
Because when
sure.
we were young, I mean, I didn't give a shit, man. We do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think that was for you that changed it around for you to be like, no,
it was my son for sure. My son, I had to live for somebody else.
I'm gonna say no on that just because I grew up with you. I've known you for 5 years, 10 years before you had Junior. Nigga, like you were, bro. Like not to like toot your horn or nothing, but like, bro, you were different. Like you were different from everybody else who we grew up around. Like even people who had money, like who got money from the streets. Like you were different. You know what I mean? Like definitely for me, you brought me in and showed me a bunch of different ways of like how to just not be a fucking dickhead. How to like I was just telling my producer Kaylee, like, bro, you taught me my manners. You taught me how to say yes sir, no sir, please, thank you, all that shit. Like all that shit, bro. Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and allow you to say that you got that shit from your son. Like it was definitely something that like was instilled to you at like a younger ass age before I met you that like made you be a lot more mature than what you were, because I can remember when I met you at like 14, like I was, nigga, let's go smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
a bottle popper. I'm
all
a
that
bottle
shit.
popper.
You know what I'm saying? But like no, like even off of that, like you used to be like, no, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna go hit this gym. Like, yeah, we can smoke, but I'm gonna go work out in my mom's basement, do my thing, thug it out, and then like, yeah, we can go smoke and we can do that shit. So like,
that's still discipline.
Like, yeah, and like so like what was that? Like that came from you to like give you that structure and give you that like discipline to want to be like bigger and better than what you.
It was
like,
the women
who are next to you.
All right, it was the women.
Stupid.
I love women. Women's love me. So then when I started making me a little body and I got a little buff, everybody was like, "Who is that? Big forehead, light skin nigga right there with the big muscles."
I remember.
Like, it's Lenell, baby.
I remember.
The kid.
I remember Mr. Ryerson's class. And Leslie walked in there, and you was in there, and you was like, I remember that. I don't remember none of the buff forehead shit, but. No, that's cool.
My forehead was buff, bitch. I heard you guys trying to cut into it. You trying to do me right now.
Whatever.
You trying to do me right now. Okay.
You can say whatever on whatever.
Yeah. No,
you know what I mean?
For real though, what changed my life, bro, was my son, bro. And well, it had a lot for me to growing up to do, bro, because I was still doing dumb shit. I mean, y'all was at my house every weekend. Yeah. What am I doing? Hanging outside my house every weekend, having the police come every weekend. Yep. You know what I mean? We getting drunk as hell. I got a newborn baby, you know, wifey tripping, mad as hell. Yeah, we was at Pioneer Park Apartments.
Different life.
Address 2220. You know what I'm saying? We was in there.
So we're putting out way too much information. Way too much information.
That's past tense.
Hey, you know, we only took like 2 pictures.
I'm pretty sure all our names are attached to that.
Everybody has their name on some type of police report to that house. But
not me.
Because you're new, Joe. You're new. But if you knew us then, you would have been there too.
Sure,
I mean, I think Isaiah was even on one. He never came around, you know? Yep. So, I mean, technically, we come a long way, man. And it take a lot for me to grow up and realize, like, hey, if I keep going down this path, it ain't going to take me to where I want to go. Yeah. I knew where I wanted to go.
But I still feel like you didn't lose who you were in that process.
No.
And I feel like a lot of people do. I feel like a lot of people, like, in the path of growing and trying to grow up, lose who they are. You know what I mean? Facts. And like I remember like the first time talking to you about bounce moves, bro. I'm like, this motherfucker has broken every like barrier of what I thought he was gonna be over and over again. Because like you got to think, like when I first met you, you were a rapper, skipping school to smoke weed in the bushes and buy grape cigarellos from 4-Star. You know what I'm saying? Like we were not.
And I had that smoke on deck too. Just to let y'all know, I had to pay my bills somewhere.
I didn't want to say that, but look, you know what I mean. So
yes,
to me, I just feel like I don't know.
Shit, if we want to go way back to when I was first scarred forever for life, it was one time when I don't know, man. I stayed on Lynch. I was born on the north side. We moved to Wyoming. From Wyoming, we moved back to Grand Rapids. I mean, I was on Lynch, 648 Lynch. Shout out to my, you know what I'm saying, my villains out there and shit. But shit, I went to like a Bible college, you know what I'm saying, where they had like activities for younger kids during the summer. So it's Grace Bible College is where I went.
Okay.
And man, I ain't even gonna lie, I these State Street joints. They would look like Tim's. They came from Payless. I stole them. But it's because I was tired of feeling like, you know.
Yeah.
So I ended up playing football that day. And I didn't even know I was going to church or none of that. So I played football that day. My boots got all messed up. My pants got grass stains in them. I didn't care. Mm-hmm. And I went to Grace Bible College. I'm sorry, I keep saying Grace.
Bible College.
It was Calvin College out on East Beltline.
Okay.
And they had like a little child program shit that Calvin's they would pick you up on certain days, take you for a couple hours, drop you back. Man, I've never been there a day in my life. I had no group. Everybody was already grouped up. I stood in there. And these kids came around me. It was like 4, 5 little kids, and they just they sat me in a circle and roasted the shit out of me. And it was right when we first went to Afghanistan. And the most was like, he looked like he just went to Afghanistan and fought for our country and this and that. And I'm like,
that nigga had war boots on.
Bro, and they was messed. I mean, they was state streets for one. They wasn't no Timbs. They had grass stains, bro. And from that day on, bro, I said, shit, I gotta get a hustle, man. I gotta figure it out.
He said never again.
And my mom was a mother, single mother of 5. She was taking care of her thing. You know what I'm saying?
Woman.
I mean, she worked at Speedway at the time. She took care of us. Pops was doing whatever, asking mama for the child support money type nigga, you know what I'm saying? So it was survival of the fittest. I had some Mexican homeboys, they'd sell a little bit of weed here and there. I had some other homeboys, they were selling crack across the street. They sold to doctors, all types of shit. So I seen the fast lane. I'm like, shit, I want to get some of that money. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to step into the crack game, so I stepped into the weed game. I had to figure it out.
Hey.
You did.
Yeah. So what's up with you, D, man? Like, so with you, like, what you think that, like, made you grow up? Like, what forced you to be a man? Because, like, not to, like, drop your business. Like, I know you don't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there has to be, like, a different inspiration, a different aspect of life that makes you want to, other than your sickness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
that made
actually
you
my bad, bro.
Grow up. No, good.
Actually, bro, that's a good question. Because in my personal opinion, a man never stops growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know, you just grow every day. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, but once I realized that, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Just keep
What made
going.
you realize you were on the right path, though? Was there really anything that clicked?
I mean, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying?
No one is.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, just, like, stopping until I realizing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just always just reacting or assuming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just going off of your emotions or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now people realizing that, you know what I'm saying, you call yourself a man, but that's really a woman's trait. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Moving differently. You know what I'm saying?
Over there, right?
Standing on different type of principles.
Go ahead. Wherever you need to. Doesn't matter. It's a double door.
It's a double door. It might be loud going out.
No, it's fine. She's going out?
All right. Sorry. Keep going with
No, you're
No,
fine.
you good, bro. But shit, just still growing, bro. Just still trying, just still learning. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Just still going.
I remember not too long ago you had, I mean, I guess it was a while ago.
Yeah, bro.
You had a clothing line you was talking about. Like I remember seeing some jeans and shit.
Yeah, I was doing that, bro. I was doing some shoes. I was doing a lot of different things. That's
what
my
happened with
bro. Basically, I just move off and just like I won't say I get bored with it. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't never really had nobody really support me.
You can hear us out there?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So
It's the real deal. Sorry, D-Man.
type of order. No, you good, bro.
I'm new to this, bro. I'm sorry.
You're fine, bro.
So it's like, you know, just getting into it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just
Like,
like,
so
fuck it.
you like stopped doing the clothing line because you just didn't have the support for it? Like, you just didn't have like, people
that,
backing
and then,
you, or,
like-
just not encouragement to keep going with it?
More like the encouragement, to be honest with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like,
Can I tell you something?
what's that?
Y'all niggas never encouraged me to rap. Y'all was my, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas was never like, oh bro, you should be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, let me talk.
No,
let
I'm
me
not
talk.
saying nothing.
So
I was thinking what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know, but
It's bubbling.
And I'm not saying that like,
Upset with us.
no, fuck no.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No.
That's
But
all
I'm
I
not
wanna
saying. But no, I'm saying like I'm not saying I'm like fucking J. Cole or Wayne or Drake or nothing. But like nobody like encouraged me to like, oh, you should keep doing this shit. Da 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 da. Like I remember when I dropped Work Before Work, which is a SoundCloud album. You know what I'm saying? Which that bitch probably got 500 streams. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The whole album. You know what I mean? Hold on.
Right.
Now, like, I said, fuck that. I don't care. D-Man was on that project, so I'm not finna say D-Man ain't never tell me to keep. You know what I'm saying? But now, like when I drop projects, when I drop songs, like it's heard. You know what I mean? Like I did 33,000 fans alone last year, like 270,000 streams just on Spotify alone. You know what I mean? So like,
So,
yeah.
you're my number one
know what I
artist.
mean?
I got my rap
real
on
shit.
Spotify. He was
Isaiah-
my
That's what's up, man. It's like, I know
That's
this
real.
guy.
Isaiah was my
Yeah,
number
motherfucker.
one artist. I was Isaiah's number one artist. You
I was
know
like,
what I'm saying?
this
A few people. My sister. You know what I'm saying? So
Question for you on that
What
before we get too far because I'm going to forget what I'm thinking about. Wasn't it you D-Man and Gully on the same tracks?
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah.
No, me and Young Gully never did it. Just
no,
just
fuck
me and you.
no.
Oh, okay,
No.
okay.
No, yeah, just me and D-Man.
Should.
No.
Should
me and
have.
D-Man had.
Yeah.
Past tense.
It never happened.
No.
I love.
It should have
Hold
happened.
on. I'll
Because
say.
Gully got
let me,
bars.
Let me say this
Can't
now.
nobody ever
Let me
say Gully
hold on,
cannot
let me say
rap.
this-
Say he
Let me
cold.
say this now. Let me say this now on this podcast. And Joe, you don't know who Gully is, but Gully was somebody who was probably like my biggest inspiration,
Yes,
other
sir.
than Tyrone, to make
That nigga
music.
G Guap
you know
had
what I'm
bars.
saying?
He still
was
does.
my biggest inspiration to make music. He did a song with me called "Drunk Driving," which is a video out for it, all that other shit.
That shit blew up too. Drunk Driving blew up.
It's not. This is not for promotion, but
Yeah, don't drunk and drive.
yeah.
You get in
No
trouble.
drunk and drive.
Don't get drunk and drive.
Take another
But-
shot.
No, but I took that nigga verse off my song, and I apologize for
What?
that.
You
Yup.
did?
I took his verse
Eddie.
off my song.
And you
He had a really good
13.
verse. I apologize for that. That was completely my fault.
Some shit.
He was the first person, huh?
It's like some Kanye shit.
But no, like
Oh,
at the
who
end of the
did
day,
that
me and
shit to?
him,
I forgot.
Soulja Boy. But
Oh,
I apologize for that shit. I was in the complete wrong for that. But
whatever. You can't change the
no,
past.
listen,
only work
no,
on
listen.
the
But
future, bro.
in my defense of when I whooped his fucking ass, my fucking defense of
Remember
that
you
is
kicked his
you
fucking
shouldn't-
windshield in? That was a fucked up move for you. That was-
Okay.
Brian Hackett
I
was
don't know what happened there. I don't know
bro,
what happened.
okay,
I just
no,
heard
look,
about it.
I
I was
go,
like,
I am
damn.
peace, love, and
Windshield,
positivity. And I bet, see, listen, y'all heard what he said? Like, oh,
What?
Mr. Peace, Love, and Positivity.
Oh, so he
'Cause
doesn't know about the Brian.
No.
We know about Brian.
No.
Okay.
Has no
he
idea.
claims to be the nicest guy.
Oh, well, you know what? We
I
ain't got
couldn't
enough
be-
time to get in today to tell you about Mr. Brian Garber.
We can run this shit a little bit longer. I like to learn.
Nah,
shit.
Yeah,
nigga, go ahead.
yeah.
Nah,
Jeez.
I
We
can't
don't
look.
gotta talk about him.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I preach on that shit. Guap, I love you. You'll for always be my brother. You're
Gully
for
is a
always-
good artist.
Yeah.
I tell you that right now,
But-
hands down. That nigga's been
but
a good artist
that
since I
nigga-
met
but
him.
he
He will still be a good artist till he dies. I swear to God.
He went right. He went left and whatever. But that nigga got mad at me over like a 2K bet, and
Is that what it was?
swear to God, I was
Y'all
supposed
niggas
to pay.
petty.
I was supposed to
Anyways.
pay. I was supposed to pay him $10,
And you
pay your
did.
bet?
and I didn't.
Oh, you was the petty one.
No, and I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
No,
You
no.
gotta pay your bet.
I mean,
No,
pay your dues.
no, listen. I
and if you got
paid.
your
I
ass took in
paid.
2K,
Broke
bro.
it
No, look. I paid his.
Destiny won.
I wasn't playing the game, nigga. We did the computer
best
played East versus West All Stars, whatever.
Wait, what the fuck kind of bet is that?
And no, I picked East. He picked West. West ended up winning. I paid him my $10, but that nigga ended up owing me some bread. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So that's not over a
Yeah.
2K bet. What do you mean?
no. And then we got to talking shit to each other.
We
back
will
and
never
forth
know the
about that
truth
shit.
behind this shit. All we know
No,
is
because I was drunk. But no, and then
That's
that-
brothers.
and then
though,
listen,
bro.
They
and
got
then listen.
into
I
it.
went outside. He said some shit about somebody who I was hanging out with at the time. I swung on him, whatever. And then he hopped in his car, tried to run me over. I jumped on his whip. I stomped his windshield in. I hopped off his whip. He tried to run me over again. And then I got
And
to
there's Brian's story.
I seen the
You were-
video.
He was the only one
Y'all-
there, so we got to go by that.
Was he?
But
You were agile enough
I'm
to
just
fucking
kidding.
jump out of the way of this guy?
Bro, niggas think I was bro.
Bro, I seen the videos, bro.
He,
I ain't
thi-
even gonna lie to
he
you.
really
No,
think,
I
he really
seen
thinks
it
I'm
too.
bullshitting.
It was
He
on
really,
Snapchat.
Joe really be thinking I be bullshitting about
It was
how
on
athletic
Snapchat,
I
bro.
used to be.
They had the whole video.
Like,
This
you
nigga was
can't, how
stomping his
athletic
windshield
I
in.
used to be. Like
Oh,
niggas,
yeah.
nah.
Bro
like,
had it. I ain't gonna
I
lie
was a
to you.
problem in basketball. Like I used to be a dancer.
Yeah.
On some real shit.
He thought he was better than me, though.
I definitely still
Chris
am.
Freezy, we
You
call
think
him.
so?
No, just playing.
Maybe not now because I don't do that shit no more. I'm not about that no more.
You can still pop lock. Don't play.
No, I can definitely still pop
Yeah.
lock, but
You don't got it no more?
I don't do that shit no more.
Oh, damn.
See, I used to be wild. I'm sorry,
Like
Joseph.
it's that gump ankle. Can't walk.
They call me
That shit's
Young
not funny.
Gummy.
That's just not funny. That's just not funny.
can still do the
I got
Carlton. He can do the Carlton.
out of getting suspended from school
From doing the Carlton. Yep.
in the middle.
He was
of-
like, do it right now.
my principal was like, "Bitch, do the Carlton." Bro, I was different.
He did it.
But no, with like
dope.
Joe, like why I like give Joe so much love and respect. Like Joe's 26.
Mhm.
He's owned a house for how long?
3 years,
Had a full-time job for how long?
10 years. I guess now not 10 years full time. I think I've been full time for like going on 8 this year.
How long
You
you
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
work for the company instead of owning the company?
I don't know.
You know everything to do or know everything, all the knowledge. You have all the knowledge you need to start your own company. Do you or do you not?
I know I do.
Do you?
I do. But doing that would require me going behind, like, the company we work for is like the biggest
Screwing them over is what you're saying.
residential company in Michigan.
Okay.
Like concrete wise for like walls and foundations, what we do.
Okay.
So me going off my own doing that for what we particularly do, there's not a lot of money in it unless you do it at a mass scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you would have to already have the jobs back.
Like you'd have to have connections with builders, the
whole nine, yeah.
Like that takes a lot more work. So doing that, like if I wanted to do that, I'd have to have that set before I just went and did it.
Okay.
And we make good ass money.
Yeah.
And
my company takes care of me really well.
And
I'm not saying I want to work there the rest of my life.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Something like that, but I mean, they take care of me really well.
Yeah.
Well,
They put up with a lot of my shit.
What's your next step in life? What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah. I feel like that's dope.
Do you think?
I feel like that's dope.
You think you got a lot of time?
I got a lot of time.
What's a lot of time to you? 2, 3 years?
I got till 40 before I want to retire. You know.
Oh,
It's a lot of time.
shit.
So what do you mean?
Years
Like,
are
so you
slow.
think?
What do you wanna retire
You
with?
think?
What?
Like, what do you want to retire with? Like, what do you want? Like,
I would
What
love to
age do you
retire
wanna
at 40.
retire?
That'd be dope.
So,
Yeah, that would be
so,
nice.
so
I don't know.
you
I gotta
think?
get shit moving, but
Yeah. So you
shit.
think like you think get
Shit
it
happens
started
overnight.
early, get it started young.
So
get it pushing?
my whole theory on life is the sooner you got a plan for your retirement, the better off you are. So say you're 28 years old now
26.
and you 26 and you want to retire at 40, every step you take today is going to predict your future.
Mhm.
So if you do not take the right steps today, it's delaying your future. Or if you're telling yourself like, this is what I want to do, but you don't do it right away, you procrastinate, you put it on the back burners.
I can agree with that, but to me, I guess my argument with that would be is like you never know what tomorrow entails. Like everything changes so much. Like if I was to walk out of prison 10 years ago today, like 10 years ago today, if I had walked out of prison, the world is completely different from right now.
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying? So like you can take the wrong, like imagine the motherfucker who said like, nah, the computer ain't the way. But the nigga said, oh no, the internet, that ain't what we doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like to me, I just feel like
You can take 50 wrong turns and then make one right turn.
and
That's
everything
true.
be different.
And
so
I
I
got
don't
some
know.
rebuttal against that because
Well,
I know
life's a
I
journey.
know
There's a
somebody
better way
that
to
went
do
to
it,
jail. They did 10 years and it was back in the freaking, let's say, late 90s, right?
You can say fucking.
Caleb's mom. And you know
You don't
who
gotta say a
Caleb
mom.
is.
You don't gotta say
You,
a name.
you know
though.
who Caleb's. I mean, she got out of prison. I mean, she was doing her thing. She was moving shit across the state lines type stuff.
Yep.
She went to prison, got out, and from there, she went and got her degree, bro. She got a degree doing medical billing and coding, and she could work anywhere in the United States from her home. And she was making over 6 figures. So it's possible for anybody to make something
Yeah.
happen. It's just what you
Yeah.
want to do with
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. No,
That's
100%.
even more
So
impressive.
you
That's
can't
a felon.
use you can't
Yeah,
use
100%.
incarceration
job.
as a key
100%.
when incarceration is just a setback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, bro's not a felon.
No, I'm not saying him. I'm saying you're saying about
He's
prison.
just
You
a
started talking
fucking-
about prison, so I'm like, okay, well, let's go to prison then. But I'm just saying, like, right now is the time you need to map out your plan because the sooner you map it out, is the faster you're gonna get to your achievement. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I agree with that somewhat
Yeah.
in ways, but at the same time, you want to have a little fun.
You got to.
You got
Because I
to.
feel like if you don't have fun now, you don't have fun in your younger ages. And like shout out to my older brother Brandon and his ID. But like I got and
I was about to say, hold
No,
on, bro.
and
I was
his
there
ID.
24/7.
And you, nigga, like
I mean,
obviously,
you
but
do want
like
to set yourself
I
up
gotta
for like
yeah,
once you're 40.
Yeah, like
to-
I gotta yeah. But like I'm just saying
good.
like
But
I got away
that
with a
shit
lot of
happened in the
shit.
blink of an eye, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Is like everybody tells me they have time. It's like, okay, you have time. I thought I had time when I was 21.
Everybody has time.
When
everybody
I turned
does have
33,
time.
I'm like, oh shit, what are you gonna do? Am I gonna work till I'm 65? Fuck
Nah,
no,
but
bro.
But
Fuck
at the end
no.
of the day, like you being the age you are, right? How
Yes,
old
sir.
are you right now?
I'm
33, right?
Yes, sir.
Bro, you're 33 years old, right?
Yep.
You own a home.
I own
Right?
3 homes. Me and my wife do.
Yep. You own 3 homes.
Yeah.
You're married, have a beautiful family. Like there's not much more that you need to like accomplish to say that you have a fulfilled life.
I mean,
Like your life is beautiful as it is. So like for you to like have
You
the
could have
perspective,
bro, I don't.
huh?
You have nothing
Yeah, you can
instead
have
of
nothing, but like I'm
beautiful
just
I mean,
saying,
that's
like
true.
at the
That's
end of the
true.
day, like at the end of the
It's
day,
all in the eye of the beholder.
success is in the
grateful.
eye of the beholder. I was just about to say that success is in the eye of the beholder, bro. Like you can be the brokest person in the world and just have a plate to eat today.
I got you.
And think success is a beautiful. And
I got you.
Anyone could look at like a different person and be like, that man's a bum, but they're still the happiest motherfucker.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like
absolutely
for sure.
nothing.
You could be worth $500 billion to be the most miserable person
Yeah.
on this planet.
Like,
I'm not talking. I never said to be happy. Hold on. First and foremost, I never said you could be happy. Look, I
being
believe I'm
successful and being
here.
happy are two different things.
I believe I'm here because I have 2 kids that I have to pave the way for the future, right? So, me being me, like I feel like I'm breaking the generational curse because my parents used to teach us like, all right, we went to work, we worked our 8 hours, we're gonna come home, and this is all we're doing for the day, right? That's it. I mean, they might clean their house, they might cut the yard,
That's a beautiful.
but and our generation, it's like that one job does not make sense.
Man,
you gotta have
not
at
a
least
thing.
2 jobs to survive
not a
in
thing.
corporate America right now.
It's not a thing.
Because if you're only gonna have one job, yeah, you might be able to put some money in savings and you might be able to pay your bills and you might be able to go back and forth to work every day. But where's the extra?
Yep.
Where's the later on money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen somebody break down $120,000 a year and be in debt still
And
from
still
just
in debt.
a simple $300,000 house today. I was like, bro, what the
That is crazy.
Well, $300,000 house, you're making $120K.
No, I'm talking about
a year. That's
today.
just
I'm
bad
talking about
spend-
today.
That's bad spending.
That is really.
I'm just talking about today.
Somebody-
Like,
Yeah.
that's still like
No, I'm
under
talking about you
$2,000
make-
mortgage. I mean,
yeah.
I have a $300,000 house, and it's fucking. I don't even make $120,000 a year yet.
Fuck.
So.
Yeah, but I'm talking about today.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about when you bought your crib. You know what I'm saying? Like when you bought your crib, it was different.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
still 300.
I mean, you bought your house what? 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
3 years ago, right before I got in, right before COVID.
Same
I was
here.
super lucky.
What was your interest rate? 2.8,
I
2.9?
got 3.5.
Ooh, oh, you got it late.
Yeah.
We just bought our house.
I went in by myself. It was my
So
first time homeowner.
Oh yeah. Hey, do what you gotta do.
3.5.
Yeah.
You know.
You can always
Not now. I ain't doing
No,
that
no,
shit
no,
now.
no. You're right.
They ain't gonna give you nothing better now.
I was gonna say refinance, yeah, but you're right.
No, I'm straight with what I got.
So what way would you vote for president right now, Lenell D man?
Oh, we going to
Joseph?
politics. Oh
I mean, we
shit.
can.
Bring back Trump because he was a real nigga. So
But why? Why do you say that?
I mean,
He's a
because
funny motherfucker too.
a
Nah, he was hilarious,
I mean,
but
he
why?
knew what
That's
he
when he
knew.
talk.
He doesn't know everything, and you can't sit up here and say everybody knows everything. I mean, even Barack Obama, for his only the 2 terms that he can serve, he was in there cleaning up the other shit from the last president. So initially, I mean, I think that you don't think so.
I didn't like.
Go
I mean,
ahead,
he got
Joseph.
people.
I
he
was
got
young.
people
See, I-
Obamacare. He got people Obama.
But
trap
Obamacare
phones.
isn't-
Fuck Obamacare to me, in my
Hey,
opinion.
Well, all right, but
I have to
No,
have
hold on.
insurance now.
Go ahead.
we
Preach
always
on it.
had to have insurance.
No, you didn't.
You
No,
wanna get
didn't.
penalized
You
for
get
it?
penalized. You get penalized.
I'm
for
not
that
worried about
with
being
taxes
penalized,
now.
but I'm saying in
I
life
don't-
you need insurance.
No, you
I don't
don't.
want. I don't
Why
get
wouldn't
hurt.
you?
Why do you?
I don't get hurt.
You
So-
don't need it.
I'm paying like.
Okay, so say your kid
paying
gets
money.
sick.
I would never.
Hold on.
I would
kid.
never.
That's
if
different.
I like.
If
Knock
one
on,
of your
knock
kids
on
gets
glass.
sick, you're happy that you have insurance.
If one of my
because
kids-
you
if
didn't
one of
have
my kids
insurance,
get sick,
you're
the
paying
state would
fucking
pick it up
thousands
regardless.
of dollars out of your ass.
If one of my kids got sick,
Yes.
the state would end up picking it up regardless.
Okay, but that's you. That's not everybody in
no, that's
America.
no, yes, it is.
No.
Bro,
I mean,
Ooh.
they're gonna cover. Like, if
yes,
if
they
you need
would.
help,
Bro,
they're
I mean,
gonna
if I
cover
wasn't
it.
on my girl's
like,
case-
no, bro, I'm like Anais, bro, my special needs daughter. Like, no, I promise you. Like, me and my wife make over 120 grand a year.
You just said special needs.
Yeah, no, that's
If-
what I'm
if-
saying. Like,
if
if
I
your
wasn't on
daughter,
my
if
gr-
your child was truly like life dependent sick, they have no choice
I
but to
understand
treat
that.
you.
But so say I wasn't on my girl's case, right? The government will make me pay for the birth of my baby or any bills
You
in my
should.
baby's name.
You should.
Right? That's
Yeah,
right.
But it shouldn't be what it is. Though.
No, that's right.
much.
But
That's-
without insurance, bro, you know how much I would be paying?
Yeah, no, that's true. I
money.
mean, I was blessed too because we had like she got put on a.
I mean, you was on your
Medicare.
parents' insurance until you got your own insurance, right or
Nah,
wrong?
I've been on my parents' insurance since I was like 22,
How old are you now? 23?
26.
Oh, okay.
This motherfucker.
Hold on, that was yesterday, bro.
He assumed the up and
Hold on,
down.
man.
How old is-
I've been
he
on
said
that shit for
you
like 4
47?
years.
But how long
47?
have you had your own
You're seven.
insurance, though?
I got
And then why did you get it since you have the debate?
because I was gonna
You
be
have
penalized
to.
for it.
It's a tax. It's a tax
I'd get
credit
hit
if
in
you don't now.
taxes.
You get penalized with your taxes.
Since when? This year or last
No.
year?
Nah,
Since Obama.
Obamacare.
You know about that?
Yeah. So
Wifey knew. That's my right hand.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
If I don't know
are
shit-
you guys legit married?
No, we don't want the government all in our business. We make too much money together.
I mean, it's
beautiful.
just a dumb
That's
piece of
not
paper.
beautiful.
Like, the government should have no reason
Chill the
to-
fuck out. Hold the
That's good
fuck out.
business.
Hold
But
on,
it is,
hold
though.
on.
But it
In my
is.
honest
Hold on,
opinion,
hold
my honest
on,
opinion,
hold
the
on.
government should have nothing to do
Hold
with your
on,
marriage.
hold
They
on.
shouldn't, but they do.
They shouldn't, but
because
they
they
do.
make us
Fuck
bring our. They make our put our
Yeah,
taxes
because
together.
it's all about money.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
I'm not saying
So-
like the piece of paper saying that you're together, like that's a beautiful thing in a way.
Yeah,
But it's like
Hold
It's
on.
proven to the
It's
government
like-
you want to be
hold
with
on.
that person for
Proven,
the rest of your life.
but-
Everybody,
I
Sorry.
think
when
What's
it comes to getting married, I've been married for 5 years, like legally by the government. Fuck all that shit.
It's,
No, it's dope. It's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
But fuck all that. I wish I would have got the paper, signed all that shit,
Never
did all the
turned that bitch
paper,
in?
and never turned that bitch in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Because it fucks you over.
Because at the end of the day, we could have paid $1,500 to change my wife's last name to Garber,
And that's
And-
it. And that would have been less money that you're spending
and
every
then
year
all
on
my
taxes.
kids,
So
all my
peep
kids would
game.
have been Garber.
I mean, me and my girl.
Like, yeah, just you know what I'm saying. So like, nah, but like, I think it's like either way. Like, I still think it's dope as
the
fuck
value?
that like you guys stay together and you know what I'm saying. You've held shit down, like, and that's another big reason why like you've always inspired me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of the right shit in the right way. And like you, bro, like you can ask him. Like, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm Mr. but like I really do try my hardest to just.
nah, you inspired me to be like I see how
You know
you
what I'm
are as a
saying?
dad, bro. Like that shit's dope.
I really do
Like,
try to
it's
just.
really. He's
Just-
the best dad I know
Yeah.
by far.
I
to be
really
honest.
do just try to
He's always been a
stay.
good dad.
Yeah.
I really
Nah,
do just try to stay in my.
You know he's a weirdo. Nah, just kidding.
I-
Love you, bro.
But like I really do try to just do the right thing, and I learned a lot of that shit from Lenell just because, nigga, I know what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like I could work out
Facts.
every day and you know what I'm saying? But like nah, bro. Like I'd rather be peace, love, and positivity and see what the fuck I can
Apparently.
earn and get from. No. Oh, I thought you were about to light that
No,
shit.
no, no.
But nah, and you know what I'm saying? And just learn
said
from that shit.
apparently.
And then
I didn't know nothing about no peace, love, and positivity. This is the new Brian Garber. I gotta Google that
I like
shit.
Yeah, he was giving out free hugs all 2022.
Was he?
Shut up.
Goddamn,
Yeah,
bitch.
2024. All day, nigga.
We'll do it on break.
2024 too. Nah,
No,
for real, bro.
No, bro, you used to give out hugs all the time.
Nah,
I
for
swear to
real,
God,
bro.
I
'Cause,
think you did.
like you can't. I don't know. Like
What?
even
yeah, I think bro used to give out hugs.
Stop the cap.
I was evil, but I don't know. Like I still feel like just like
Like,
as a
give me a
man,
hug.
especially.
He's like, why?
Yeah, no, fuck that. Don't
Love
touch
you.
me.
Funny.
But no, like I just feel like growing up, especially being like a man who didn't have a father and had to like learn that shit from a mom. You know what I'm saying? Like I had older brothers who just like didn't fuck with me or whatever, but like just having a mom, I know I had to like figure shit out through a different person. It's close. Calm down.
No, you're good, you're good. I just want to make sure we got more time, bro. I'm liking this shit, bro. It's dope.
We'll be going till at least midnight, but
Midnight, 12:30. Tell her, hold up. POP, hold it down.
Chill.
She
But-
can hear us.
but just being able to fucking, I don't even remember my exact line, but off of that, just being able to like watch someone still maintain like who they are, what the fuck they do, and still like show respect, still show people like love and honor and all that shit. Like it just made me who I am. Like it took a long ass time for me to realize like, bro, you don't have to talk shit about every person who comes in the room. I do now. Like, don't get me twisted.
You
like,
did then too, motherfucker.
My mama.
yeah, but I still had like, but no, shut the fuck up. But like, I used to do that shit to like people dead to their face. Like, it's not like I do it behind people's back, but
Like
like,
you at my brother's house. Like, okay, my name is Andre. Cool. Like, oh shit.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. Joe don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was just different, bro. Like, I used to just be hype. I was just with it. I was about it. But I don't know. Like, I grew up a lot just based off of the fact that like I knew it was time to be different. I knew it was time to like put my life in a different aspect, and I always knew I was talented as fuck. Like anything that I've ever done and wanted to do, I ended up being cold at it. Like no matter what it was, like if it was basketball, whether it was, you know what I'm saying, like whether it was basketball, whether it was music, whether it was whatever, like I ended up being cold
You
at
was
it.
doing beats and shit
Shut the
first,
fuck
wasn't
up.
you?
Yep, I did beats. He was gonna tell me to beat me
Producer?
in basketball, but I don't
You
give a
beat
fuck.
him in basketball?
Easily.
Oh, snaps.
Shut up.
Joseph Earl beat you in basketball?
Hoop against him. Hoop against him.
Yeah,
Hoop against
I
him.
got my boy Juan over there in the cuts here. Hoop against him.
No, I put 100 on Joe right now. On God, bro. Like
You cold
this
like that,
motherfucker.
bro?
It's not even the fact
Oh, I'm
that
not
he's
good at
cold like
offense.
that.
Not
He
good at
has
offense.
more energy
I'll
than
just
every
outrun
person
you.
in this
You
room
have no chance.
combined. You're have
Most
no
likely.
chance.
I don't know. I
If
got
you
a
miss-
lot of energy when it's on the court.
Yeah,
But I play football, basketball, so
So did I.
He said I play
ready for
football,
that?
basketball.
You do not play basketball, Lenell.
I play football, basketball, sir. Did you not hear that in
Oh,
the mic
He
okay.
earlier?
feel like
I'm
he's
sorry.
tackling.
Football,
I'm-
we tackle.
I'm
Ish.
5'11". I'm 5'11".
Wait, stop.
I was playing center.
Yeah,
I played center. We had a 7-footer on my team. I started over him.
Yeah, you don't know who he's. Yeah, you don't know who Xavier Tillman is.
Yeah, he did put his
He still
nuts in
plays
my
for
face,
Memphis?
though.
Xavier Tillman still plays for Memphis.
Bang. He dunked
Yeah,
the
but he's
fuck
still
out of
he's
that.
still you know what I'm saying. Like, he
I
guarded
tried
an
to take a
NBA
charge,
professional,
dumb
bro.
as hell.
No,
That's
shit, there's no
pretty-
shame
You did
in
not
that
know what
shit.
you
I
was
lose
up
to
against,
Joe.
huh?
I ain't tripping, bro.
Nah,
I'm not tripping at all.
nah, that shit was hilarious.
Now,
though.
Joe's, bro, I will give Joe my utmost respect every single day of the week, just for the simple fact that, like, I know what he's gone through just in like the past few years, what the fuck he's completed in his life, and what the fuck I know he's gonna be capable of. Like,
Yeah.
the motherfuckers are retarded. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, he does dumbass shit on a constant basis, but like, he's cold at what he does. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's capable of and what he's not
if
capable.
I want
of.
to put my mind to something and do it. Like
He's gonna
I'm
do
get
that
it
shit.
done.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I mean, if you don't do like I found that dumb. Like if you do something, you should just do it all the way.
That's the
Like,
blue
100%.
collar in you, sir.
No,
That's all that
100%.
is.
100%.
It is
100%.
for sure.
He's like, I got to do this
No,
job.
but
to
I
get
was
her
like,
done.
that's the
and-
one thing I
get
did
her
learn from my
done.
daddy.
And he doesn't know how to use his white privilege the right way. Like he doesn't know how
Oh
to
shit,
use it.
we could teach you.
Yeah, he be telling me all the time. I've been trying.
told you
I've
about
been
my-
trying
Yeah,
to
no, I
learn.
told
He-
you.
Oh,
He's
he's
been
teaching.
trying to teach me a
I've
little
been
bit.
trying to tell him, bro.
When
Motherfuckers
he gets mad at me, I
don't
try to
learn.
use it on him. He's like,
Can't use it on us. Going out.
It don't work that way. No, like
I'm
nigga,
teaching this shit. You ain't
I
used to
remember
use
we put up to a McDonald's in Byron Center. We put up to a McDonald's in Byron Center, and some little like 15-year-old white kid cut in front of me. Like nigga, I'm standing in line, loud and proud, like you know what I'm saying. A little 15-year-old walking in front, like bitch. I'm like, yeah, he knows how to use his white privilege. You seen that shit? Like you seen that? That's how you use that shit, nigga.
So I just like to be respectful.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
It'll keep you out of the crosshairs. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'll be in the crosses. I don't give a fuck. I'm just.
I mean, but if
respectful
it's your
person.
own people, you ain't worry about shit, man. You're good. Like, man, I got this.
No, for
What
sure.
do you guys need? Nah, no. Just kidding, man.
But no, what's up? So, like earlier, we were talking about D-Man and his health. Like, so what's up with that, man? Like, how good do you claim yourself to be? Like, what's your process of getting back healthy and all that type of shit?
Well, I take labs every Monday, so that's how another way I get my hypothesis. So like after I do my little
But
whatever you
where
wanna
are you getting
call it.
these labs done, and then you're making your own hypothesis on it?
The dialysis.
the
place.
center, the
Center.
centers every my bad, yeah.
So like you're going to an actual doctor for that and
Yeah.
everything?
yeah.
So who's making the hypothesis?
Yeah, but then you make your own hypothesis on
Yeah,
it?
so-
Like how you should proceed?
So now, like, peep it. So, like, they told me that I should eat meat and stuff like that and do this and do that. I don't believe in that for the simple fact that I know that's not going
Oh, you
to
don't
heal
eat
my
meat?
kidney. I do, but not very much.
But
You know what I'm saying?
why isn't meat
Yeah,
good for
like,
your
well,
kidneys?
Oh, my God.
I just kind of give you a
No, it's
crazy look
okay.
outside.
No, to me that sounds crazy as
not
fuck
eating
too.
meat
He
is
has
just
his
a weird
own,
thing to me.
He
That's
has
crazy.
his own theory about eating
not-
meat, and
No,
that's
that's crazy.
It's
like
not just
I
me, it's a lot of
guarantee,
people.
I guarantee
a
if
lot
you
of
ate,
scholars. It's a lot of scholars. Look
if you,
them up.
but I guarantee you, if you ate just beef,
You need it.
Are you talking about like processed beef? Like
it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
'cause, like,
he
I'm
needs
just
a
like,
protein.
no, if you
he needs a
ate-
protein, and the
if
beans
you
are not going to
just-
give him enough protein.
If you just ate beef, I promise you would feel completely different, bro. Like
Doubt
there's the
I mean,
like,
the carnivore diet's a real
yeah,
thing.
like there's studies that show like I don't know, like beef to me fucks
too
my
much red
stomach
meat
up.
is bad for you, anyways.
Nah,
though.
that's not true.
I mean, you need more like fish, and like you can do ground
Nah,
chicken.
not
or
necessarily.
I mean, if you eat just
turkey or
fish,
whatever.
Like,
I mean, there's a reason
if you
why
just eat
like
fish-
Japan's like a fucking blue zone. People live to
Yeah.
100 there all the time.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's true. It's
But-
like or is it a green, blue? There's like pockets of societies like where people live, like their life expectancy is like way above average. Like people live until like 90,
People in Europe,
100.
bro. Europe.
Not Europe.
I don't know.
They
Not
live,
Europe.
they
People
live
in
4
Jamaica-
years over the average American.
There's
Well,
people in
the
Jamaica.
average
who
American's
get
not a
that
lot.
bread.
Americans are the most unhealthy people in the world.
That's facts. That's facts.
Like that's not even something you can compare to. Europe though isn't the place like Japan, like ocean places like
people that
typically-
eat like seafood.
Coastal-
a lot of
coastal
fish. Like
countries.
fish
Yeah,
is
fish.
very very good for
Yeah,
like
yo, omega-3s and shit.
yeah.
But a lot of that shit carries mercury, though. So a lot of
Yeah,
mercury
a
is
lot
not
of
good
it.
for the body.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna defend mercury.
Yeah, no, that's what,
But-
like that's what I'm saying. Like
But I
there's
mean,
so
every
many,
time you get
there's
a
so many
vaccine in America,
conspiracies
you get that
about what the
mercury.
fuck you're supposed to
Yeah,
eat.
they say
You know
beans
what
are
I'm
the
saying?
best way to go about
But
your
like
protein. But
to me, I still feel like half of the vegetables that we fucking eat aren't even fucking real vegetables. Like they're not. Like broccoli
Yeah,
is
they've all been
man-made.
gene edited.
Lettuce is man-made.
I mean, even
Every vegetable
even all the
you get is
corn you
man-made.
eat, the corn you eat
Not-
now, like
yeah,
They're planted.
that's what I'm
They're
saying,
planted by
like,
man. They're grown by man. I
Hey,
mean,
bro,
that's man-made.
Me, I went down to Texas.
Go to farmers
I went
markets.
to. Oh shit!
I grow my own
Your
fruits
body
and
help
No,
vegetables.
I went
bro.
to. I went
That's why I say
to.
ain't supposed to
I
eat
went
it.
to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Colorado
Okay.
for a show. For a show, I had steak there. Amazing, bro.
Okay.
Didn't even taste like it was from fucking.
Bro, if you go to
Michigan.
Roof Chris, you're gonna have a great steak
No,
too.
fuck no, you won't.
What you mean?
You
Bro,
just-
them are
no,
those
no.
steaks are
I'm-
phenomenal, and all they put
I'm-
is salt and pepper.
I'm
on.
gonna
I
say-
didn't think Ruth's
Salt
Chris
and
steak
pepper.
was that
I'm
great,
gonna
to
say
be
no
honest, in my
because when I was
opinion.
in
didn't hear
Colorado, that was literally one of the best pieces of meat I've ever had in my life.
Colorado?
Only reason why I'm saying that
Why
is
was it
because
better?
it's a open spread area
Yeah.
with cold cows. So
Farm
they
man.
eat nothing but
They
like,
eat it fresh the day
it's
of.
fresh.
Yeah.
And then when I was in Texas, I had rib tips, and I had brisket, and I had.
You complain
So-
about Texas's food?
So you're
It was,
saying
bro,
that
no,
you
I'm
had
saying
it.
it was
They
too
killed
good.
the cow
like,
the day
no,
of.
I'm
That's what
saying
you're
like
saying.
nigga, going to
Say, I've never heard
Colorado,
anything bad about
going to
Texas food.
Colorado and going to Texas, that was the best meat I ever had.
You know
Free
why?
range
though?
meat.
And then it's down south. It's fresh.
No, because it's as
And-
fresh as it can be. They
yep,
kill it the
and
same day.
The fruit
could be
down
fresh
there,
here,
bro. The
too.
fruit in
it could
Texas,
be, but not in Michigan.
the fruit in
I
Texas
mean, unless
and
you're buying it from
Atlanta,
a farmer.
the fruit in Texas and Atlanta is fucking different. Like when like I hate candy, but if I eat a watermelon Jolly Rancher, it's like where the fuck does this taste come from? You know what I'm
Artificial
saying? Like,
flavoring.
right? But
Yeah.
no, but if you eat a piece of watermelon, that's like
Tastes
from
nothing like a Jolly Rancher.
go down south and eat a piece of watermelon. That's exactly where they get that from.
Bro, E was telling me like 2 days
Bro, they
ago
got-
about him eating mud pies, like from Mississippi.
I don't know what that is.
He was saying like it's actual dirt.
Yeah, it is.
That's what he
That's what a
fucking told
mud
me.
pie is.
Like and
That's
like he
disgusting.
said that shit was like delicious.
But they
Probably.
also have
Like,
bubblegum
like that was a
grapes
real.
here
It
in
blew my
Michigan.
like he's saying that's a real fucking thing.
Yeah, cause I'm
They
not
have
1,000%
candy grapes
sure.
here.
Don't quote me on that, but I think down there, like
Yeah,
the
but those are
dirt,
my-
the
that's
pH in
not
their
real.
dirt is a little bit different down there, so it's
Neither
more
is
like
Jolly
clay.
Ranchers.
So I know
But that's edible.
in a way, because that's what I'm saying earlier when they was talking about the protein. I actually read an article that back then when they used to eat the vegetables and stuff back then, that the dirt, like something in the dirt, gave them like almost like the same protein. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
weird.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I think
You
dirt
know,
is just to
people-
build up your immune system.
But no,
Because-
what were you just saying, Lenell, before we pause for that?
Well, I was saying about your watermelon statement. You know what I'm saying? You were saying like the watermelon down there tastes just like the Jolly Rancher. I said, but up here they have cotton candy, grapes.
Genetically
Yeah.
modified.
You know what I'm
fake.
saying? So
it's not as
possible that
fresh.
They can change
Only thing I'm
everything.
saying, no. Only
Now
thing
when
I'm
you're
saying
talking
is
about the meat,
it's just not as fresh.
you're talking about
I think
the
it's
meat,
the
I
same thing.
understand.
with
They can
meat.
kill the
It's
cow
not
the
as
same
fresh.
day. I mean, depending on what restaurant you go
No,
to.
if
up
bro,
here,
if you go,
they're
bro,
killing the cow the same
if
day.
you
and bringing that
fucking
shit
drive
up
down
here.
to Texas, like I don't know if you ever drove to, bro. If you drive through Texas, that shit is insane. How
Yeah.
big them fucking farms are, bro. That shit is bigger than Wyoming.
No, for
like
sure.
we were driving
Texas
through northern.
is huge.
Yeah, bro, we were driving through Texas, bro. Them farms are bigger than cities here. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? We're looking at like 10,000 cows. We're like, when you're here, it's 150 per farm. We're like there, it's like holy shit. Like it doesn't even make sense. So like no, like bro, the barbecue down there, like obviously, like I thought it was gonna be better, but like that's like store bought barbecue. I'm talking about like going down there and buying meat from the store. It was just better. Like it was just like it just tastes different. Like in the watermelon, like I'm saying, like you would go and get a whole watermelon down in Texas and chop that bitch up at the crib. It would remind you of the watermelon Jolly Rancher. Like,
I've heard multiple people from the
But
who've eaten fruit in the
it's
south say
fucking
that like
insane.
the taste is
It's
just
like
insanely
literally
different.
it tastes like
It's a good-
you know what I'm saying? Because like you know exactly what I mean. Like when you taste a watermelon Jolly Rancher, that shit doesn't taste like watermelon. You're like, what the fuck? Watermelon doesn't really have a taste up here. But like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. If you go down south, bro, like that shit really has a taste. Like it's redder than this cup.
That's why
Nature's
we throwing
candy.
sugar
It's
on
different,
that shit.
and
It
it's-
tastes better.
And they have
Sugar
orange.
cane.
Yeah, and they have orange watermelon, yellow watermelon. But that was just different. Like the fruit and the meat was just different. It tastes better. It was just more.
I believe it.
You know what I mean?
For sure. So let's talk about you, Brian. You interviewing everybody. What's up with you, man?
You did.
How do you feel about your career? How do you feel how far you've came?
Man.
What do you think about all the
So-
stuff that you've done to achieve where you've been
And then what's
and where
next?
you're going?
Fuck.
We're gonna drop it now.
Yeah, no, fuck him for that. I'm just kidding. But nah, for me, I just feel like, bro, I had to figure a lot of shit out by myself with your help and a bunch of other people's help to figure shit out at a young age and to go ahead, bro. You're good. Mute that shit.
Yeah, my bad.
But to figure that shit out at 31, it might seem. I mean, it's not was 31 when I figured it out, but just to be at where I'm at right now at 31, I'm okay with it. Like I'm cool with it. Like I feel like with the music, I make money off of it now. Like I don't have to pay for studio time per se. Like I still do pay for some of it, but most of it is
Paid for
profits
by my
from
people.
Exactly, pay for by my fans.
Yep.
So I don't know. Like I can't complain. Like I have a beautiful family that I go home to every day.
Every day.
And yeah, no, it's just different. So like I don't know. Like I'm fine. Like it took a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like Mom Dukes kicking me out at 17, and you know what I'm saying? Like trying to like jump from house to house, couch to house, couch, bitch to bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type of shit. Like it definitely like brought out who I am and like the perseverance of what I have in me. But now I just feel like I was talking about this before the mic turns on, or maybe we were talking about it earlier. But like no, like I know how hard I work now. So when I'm turned 50, I want to be done. Like I don't want to work that hard anymore. But like I'm willing to put in the effort and put in the hours. Like we just work 60 hours a week, you know, or 60 hours this week.
64.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And then I'm still gonna do a podcast today. I'm gonna do a podcast tomorrow. Me and Kaylee are gonna talk about music. I'm gonna sit there and critique different music and different up and coming albums that I'm not allowed to talk about. But you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. So like I feel like I'm blessed. I feel like I'm blessed to be married. I feel like I'm blessed to have the job that I have. I feel like I'm blessed to have the people in my life, like Joe, like my boss Barrick, like my boss Gabe, like Wyatt, everyone, like Tyrone, you know what I'm saying? Everyone, bro, D-Man. Like I truly feel blessed to have the people who I have in my life and the people who have put me in the right position, because I don't feel like I would be shit without y'all. Like, so I don't sit around here and brag and boast and whatever, because I know it wasn't me. Like it wasn't. It was y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't me, bro. It just wasn't. It was everybody else. It was everybody else being like, no, that nigga Brian's smart as fuck. How can I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this nigga Brian is this. Like, how can I not figure some shit out or like put some shit together? And now like life's different. Like shit's different. Everything's been on the up and up. Like I've owned different properties. I've owned all types of different shit. So it's just like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see where life goes. We'll see how shit comes about. But no, like, I don't know. You just got to like buckle down and work hard and not listen to people saying they're like, oh, the government's going to come help you, or this person's going to come and save you, or this person's going to like, nah. Like, you just got to kind of like shut all that bullshit up and do what you want to do. Do what you feel is right. And if it works, it works. If you got to switch up this little part, switch it up. If not, don't. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
What do you predict your 2024 to be like? Take a drink to that.
Come on.
Salud, y'all.
Salud.
To another day in USA.
Well, I ain't even talked about this yet, other than a couple people in the studio. My bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm drinking.
That was I just received my second label offer yesterday or the day before. You know what I'm saying? For
Clap, but I don't know if it's too
yeah,
loud.
no,
No,
you're
shit,
good.
That's good shit, yo.
Like, I just got my second label offer yesterday or the day before for a
Was
little
it
bit
better
of
than
money.
the first one?
No.
No.
I mean, in a sense, sure, whatever, but
It
I got
wasn't
my
enough.
second-
That's what you're talking about.
It just but
You know what you're capable of. You know what your worth is.
you know what I'm
Keep
saying?
pushing.
So
Yeah.
I got that in 2024. Like a lot of this shit just hasn't came out yet, but I stopped rapping about shooting people in the face and selling drugs and all this other shit, and I've been focused on like just
That's
doing
good.
music for my wife, doing music for my kids, and just talking about positivity and just like my real actual life. And I got a song called Back to Michigan with my producer Kaylee on it. I got, I guess, a literal country song. Like it's a literal country
Ain't
song.
nothing wrong with that.
No, it's but that's just fire. You know what I'm saying? And like I got a
Did you switch up your flow for that?
yeah, no, bro, it's different. It's different. And I got a pop. I got
I
like
need
a
that
little,
link.
a little pop song, but it's all natural music. Like it's all people
The
literally
saxophone
coming
player
in the
on it is
studio.
dope.
Yep.
You heard it already?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't that
Good
dope?
vibes.
It's literally people
I'm
coming
with this
into the
motherfucker every
studio
day, bro.
and
Like-
paying and playing and playing their real actual instruments instead of like actually recording to a
Yeah.
beat. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like so no, it's all live instruments. It's all like people's like actual expressions and emotions on their
I
shit.
thought about leaking it a couple times.
That's
I
a
thought about
different
leaking his
wave,
album.
I'll
bro.
sue the fuck out of you.
He said,
But
just slide me some money.
nah, like
I made him pay me $1.
yeah, no, yeah, I mentioned him on a song and he made me pay him $1 because I had to get it cleared. Yep. Nah,
There you go.
all
That's
types
shit.
of shit, bro. Like 2024, I'm praying that's blessed. I'm praying that it's gonna be different because just the opportunities that got presented to me in 2023, and I feel like the small amount of effort, not the small, but the effort that I put into like the music that I created then compared to the music that I'm about to put out now, it's just different. You know what I mean? Especially with the podcast and the people that I'm talking to, like y'all. Just, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like people get to realize and see like how dope my life actually is, and like the people who are around me who are fucking sick as fuck and do dope ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just dope because I feel like
Facts.
people don't realize like with their artists, like you can be like, oh no, fucking Lil Wayne is my favorite artist ever, but like you ain't never seen Lil Wayne sit down
Yeah.
and talk.
You ain't
to
know the
people who-
backstory. You ain't been
You know
in
what I'm
front
saying?
of
And
him.
like talk to the people who was around and like help create that shit, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, and I just want people to realize that like I'm not favored. Like I was never the favorite to make music. Like I was never I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I just kept at it. Like I just kept doing that shit and just wanted to say, fuck that. You motherfuckers are about to hear me. And it just worked. And it's been working. So,
That's
you know what I'm
what's
saying? No, 2024 is going to be different. People are going to fucking see like how different shit really is. Like how different like I truly am from everybody else. Like I'm hyped for that shit. Hyped for it. And all three of y'all play a different like little part into that shit. Especially you. But
I'm just trying to maintain, man.
yeah, no,
I
for
want to
sure.
retire too. Shit.
No, I feel you. But no, we finna take a break.
Okay.
Finna go smoke some marijuana.
Yes. we
But
are.
I'll be
Halle
back.
Berry.
We finna
Halle
keep
Berry.
going.
Bad for
Yeah,
the
sir.
kidney.
Halle Berry.
It's cool. Whatever. But no,
You know
yeah,
the
we be
pussy's
back.
gon' hate it. You can change up on me like a picture, little nigga. But either way it go, when I'm at home, I'm here. So it's yeah,
Yeah.
Killer.
600, nigga.
Hey.
Shout out to you,
That me?
Lige. This for you, my nigga.
What did you say?
From Meek.
Hey, it's super dope. I just got compared to Meek Mill. It's super dope. But I think it's
slightly.
fucked up. I think it's fucked up that like that album has been out since what? Like April?
What?
Maybe June? The album has been out for
Your
like
Chapter
5
30?
months. Chapter 30 did 207,000 streams, or 270,000 streams.
73.
Okay, little bro.
273,000
Yo,
streams.
I didn't even know.
And that's the problem.
And you didn't
And
send
that's
it to
the
me.
problem. Why I gotta
I
send
don't
it to
music
you?
search,
I shouldn't
bro.
have to
I'm a-
send it to you.
Would you
I'm a
ever-
radio
Do you
type
ever go on
guy.
Instagram? You post
You know
on
what I'm saying?
his
I have
Instagram,
social media for my
Facebook.
business.
I
I ain't gonna lie, I
That's
did
it.
just see it on Instagram, and I did love it. By
That
the
shit
way,
crazy.
I
I was
drive
I was
to work
impressed.
and home, and I
Like
listen
that,
to the
because you
radio.
haven't released music for what, like 5 years, right? Four,
Yeah.
4
Oh,
years,
so you was
5 years.
procrastinating. What happened to the other albums you ain't send me?
I only got
Well,
one album
this is
out.
the first one that was released actually
Yeah.
on like not like a SoundCloud, right?
Yeah.
Like so this is the first like one that's on like a
Yeah.
not that SoundCloud isn't legit, but like Spotify, like Apple Music.
Preach, brother.
That's CJ.
Nah. Fuck
That's
no.
cousin
CJ.
CJ.
Don't compare
No.
me to Carter James.
That's
No,
Carter
that's
James.
Calvin James.
Don't compare me to Carter
Calvin James.
Yeah.
But no, nigga,
It's
like,
Calvin
no.
James?
Yeah, Calvin
Really?
James. Yeah, no, that's
Carter James
that's,
is CJ
Hey,
to me.
Nah,
I ain't
hold
gonna
on.
lie, you do
Hey,
look
but
like you
CJ
could be
know
like,
his
nah,
shit.
Fuck no.
Nah,
Hell no. Don't hate on my
CJ
little
know
cousin.
his shit.
we
That's
the CJ
fair.
from where I grew up. I
He
don't
know
like
his
it.
shit.
Nah, I don't agree
That's
with that.
fair.
Hey,
Right.
CJ, that's my nigga.
No,
I'm not
that's
saying that.
bad.
I'm not saying it in a
real
bad
shit.
way.
Just
Real
put
shit.
that-
No,
That's
real
my
shit.
Raisin Bran.
Yeah, CJ.
I'm not saying it in a
CJ
bad
You can
way.
bring
That's
it to Raisin
definitely
Bran?
one-
Nah.
Nah, bro, he just say like Raisin Bran in a funny way. My
Yeah,
bad,
no,
bro.
CJ is definitely like one of the
Raisin
smartest
Bran's the
people
most
I know.
bland
But
cereal
no, like
that you
CJ
compare to.
is my little cousin. I don't know if you remember I ever told you the story,
He
Joe.
did?
I don't even know if
Oh.
I ever told y'all.
What?
What's that?
One time I was at a Halloween party with Weez.
Okay.
Dylan, Weez, one of my white boys before you were my white boy. But
I
I was
on
at
the Red Boy.
a Halloween party.
The fuck?
What? No, you off white, but you know, whatever. But whatever. But we was at a Halloween party. I was with my little cousin CJ, white boy. He got puked on, threw up all over himself and shit. Then he went and took a shower in a 1 bedroom one bathroom house, like 47 women banging on the door. Then he came out that bathroom.
There was 47 women in this house?
No, literally.
Wait, were there other men or was it just him?
No, it was a Halloween party. So it was like hella females, hella dudes. You know what I'm saying? We was at a Halloween party at Weezy Crib off of Hall Street. You know what I'm saying? And yeah.
Did he get
That
like
nigga got threw up on.
booty naked?
No, he went,
but
nigga, he took a shower. So I'm assuming he got butt ass
booty
naked.
naked.
I'm assuming he got butt booty ass naked.
He wore his costume.
Yeah, bro, but like, no, that's my little cousin CJ. But at the end of the day, he's still with like one of the smartest people that I know.
That's Calvin Johnson, man. That's family.
Calvin
right
James.
there.
You know,
Calvin
that's
James.
man.
James.
Calvin James. Calvin James Garber.
CJ.
Yeah.
That's
I
family.
mean,
Look,
CJ,
once
the
this
J is definitely James for sure.
Once this podcast comes out,
But it's Carter.
he should be a father.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody even
Sound
heard. Yeah. But now he lost the baby. But now
sorry.
the girl's pregnant again. So we're praying for
My
him.
condolences.
Wow, that's
Oh.
deep.
Hey,
Let me get a cheers for CJ. Fuck the bullshit.
Salute.
For real.
Salute.
But
cheers for Calvin James Johnson.
Stupid. Raising brand.
back on topic. Let's talk about
Back on topic.
I
There's
guess
a
there's
list?
yeah, no, there's never been a topic. In my head there's been topics.
Yeah, I know.
But back on topic.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk about the difference between what our children are being grown up in, like the different situations and scenarios and shit that our kids are grown up in now in 2023, and the shit that we grew up in. You know what I'm saying today, and like with D-Man, obviously not like your kids, but your nieces, your nephews. You see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I was just about to say,
Man, you
I
see all
am a
that
person
shit,
that
so-
observe, and you know what I'm saying, I do see a lot. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So
Well, you see, started off.
go ahead, brother.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of love missing in the homes, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know, and I'll keep it a buck with you, like genuine love. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, like, kind of like fake love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been seeing.
Yeah, I agree. Like all families,
Yeah.
all families, genuine love is truly just missing nowadays.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer, like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a problem or if it ain't something I ain't doing right, you ain't feeling well, even with the kids, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer, like, you should learn from kids, you know what I'm saying? And, like, a lot of people.
What do you mean? Like you should learn from kids?
Like
in
a-
what aspect?
I feel like, you know, kids is like, you know, coming into the world are a free expression. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and like really, my bad, even in the, if I'm not 1,000% sure, don't quote me on this, I think in the Bible, I think it says that we taint kids, you know what I'm saying? With like the things that we do. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
So we teach them.
No,
Yeah,
my daughter
in
has
a
actually
way.
taught me. She taught me what
You
true
see what I'm
love
saying?
actually. Cause I'm not married. I'm single.
You sure?
Like,
No, he's
I'm,
single.
I'm fucking. Come on, Joe. Come on, keep up, man. I just got to give you a hard time a little bit, man. You're new, man. You're new.
like,
Sorry.
I'm single, and so like, I feel like I've been in love before. Like I knew what love was. Like I was sure, but I was in like an 8-year relationship. Then with my baby mama, like a 4-year relationship. But once we had my daughter, like, I there's nothing I wouldn't do, wouldn't love, like wouldn't trade for her. That if I had to do it, like I would do it. And that's what I feel like I've finally like learned what true love is.
Yeah.
Like
She gave you the real meaning of life.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
Because
no.
before you didn't see it. Before you felt like I don't give a shit. But then you had something to live for. It's like,
I wouldn't say that fully. I've always known I have something to live for.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I do. I like not.
do you
not
do
in a
anything that
self-obs-
jeopardize your life? Like just tricks, being, you know,
No, yeah,
stupid?
yeah. But
Have you ever
that's-
done shit like
But
that?
that's living life.
We are.
If you don't live life,
That's not living life.
What do you mean?
If you're jeopardizing your life,
anything
in
could
what way?
anything could kill you.
Everything.
that's true. But
everything you do
could.
jeopardizes
if you
your
intentionally do something to jeopardize your life, that's not like.
Us drinking tonight could kill you.
life.
You said what?
Drinking tonight could kill you. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, no, I understand.
you drink
that.
too much and the
But I'm
dying.
saying, like,
My
did you
cousin
ever
I
do
mean,
when
you
drinking
anything
too much
to
water.
jeopardize
you
your
can
life?
you can live in
You
the
said
wrong
yes.
area.
we
You can
could
jeopardize your life.
leave
For sure.
tonight in car.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you have no control of that.
Okay.
You have no control of that. So I don't think like I've always had a purpose in life. I've never like, doubted that. Never not loved that. I've always like not in a cocky way or anything like or I'm self-obsessed. like I love myself. Always, I've never had an issue with that. Like knowing who I am, knowing what I am, what I want, what I like. Like my daughter taught me what true love was in the way of like loving other people, but I've never like had an issue with knowing like who I am, what I want, like what I'm gonna be, like that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah,
like
it's kind of two different things, though.
It is two different
opinion.
things, but like I don't think
because
like
loving your daughter and knowing what you want to be it's two different things.
But I don't think you should have to have something to teach you that. Like I feel
That's
like
okay what you don't think.
You
but
need
like
to, you need
life,
to know that yourself already before you have that daughter.
you
Otherwise,
can't.
you ain't gonna be able to handle that.
There's no way of knowing like unless you live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
you have to live
and
to
learn.
learn. So like you could have been the parent that went down the wrong path and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna still party, drink, do this and this and that."
I would never. I
but
begged.
you
I
did
begged
that
for my daughter.
because you made a choice.
Yeah, I begged
There's
for my daughter. My baby mama didn't want to have
But
her.
you see what I'm saying though? Like you made a
Like,
choice.
yeah.
So with you making a choice, you lived off of what you've learned from her. A lot of people don't learn that shit, not right away. You know what I'm saying? So there's people that's out there right now, like they do dumb things, and they don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand.
Yeah, I'm not even saying I don't do dumb things still. Like,
Right.
I still do dumb things. I still I definitely have done things that could risk my life in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's wisdom.
But at the same
But you
time,
gotta live to learn.
Yeah, it's still wisdom, though.
but I ain't gonna stop living.
Facts.
You know?
Like,
You can't.
don't
like-
you feel like?
Because
don't
if you ain't living, you dead.
No, but like, don't you feel like at a certain point, at least for me, like at a certain point, like I just got tired of it. Like I got tired of like trying to have fun, like not trying to have fun, but like fun in like the aspect of like someone who's young.
I don't think you get tired of it. I think you
get
evaluate
tired
yourself.
of the party scene.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's the getting tired of it at all. You evaluate yourself. You tell yourself, all right, do I need to do this? Do I want to
Nah,
do this?
bro, like
Because you can sit up here and say like, oh, I got tired of it, but it took some thinking to do that.
Nah,
You just
I
one day
don't
was like,
know.
oh, I'm not gonna go out this
bro,
weekend.
I've
I'm
seen
never
it.
gonna go out ever again.
nah, like I get what you're saying,
Nah.
but for me, I feel like it came to a point where like I've done everything. Like there's nothing else I can do.
Sounds like evaluation to me.
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I did when
No,
I wanted to lose
100%.
my
Like
weight,
you know,
no
it
cap.
took me some evaluation
Well,
to figure
that's
out.
all I'm saying, and
what-
we're all on the same page.
no,
See,
100%, like-
my friend group, like we're pretty young. Like all my friends are like 26, 25.
Mhm.
Like in my main like friend group and shit, and like all of them, like we don't go out a lot anymore. Like we used to, like we were at the bar. So like I'm recently, like we were 21. We turned 21. Like we were at the bar. And before that, we were at the bars too. But like we were at the bars like every single weekend. We were going out. We were going to house parties,
And see,
popping off,
we-
doing shit like that.
Let
Like,
him speak.
we were doing-
I'm already with
we
you.
were-
I'm just
What's-
agreeing.
hold on,
we
one second.
we were doing shit like that like
with you.
every weekend all the
I already
time.
know.
And like now, like we don't, like my friends don't have. I'm the only friend that has a kid.
How old were you guys when you guys were doing all that party hopping and shit? If you don't mind me asking.
I mean, at 15, we started doing that shit. Like we
Facts.
were going to college parties at 15, doing that shit.
So like everybody's pretty much from the
So-
same
Yes,
genre.
yes.
of
like we
friends and
we were doing
turning
that
the fuck
shit
up.
from such a young age, and that's why I kind of
started
actually
late.
do agree with like Brian. Like
You got to
because
get
you
that
guys
shit
come from
out.
the same era.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
No,
pretty much.
motherfucker, I'm 31. He-
Not saying that.
No.
Okay, not
Hey,
saying
motherfucker, I hung out with you, motherfucker.
his
You
not
got-
the
era,
same
his
age.
era,
You hung out with
his
people
era is
older
definitely
than
different
you.
than mine. No,
Okay.
I can see the difference between like even just his 6-year, 7-year difference compared to me. Like how he grew up, his shit like that. Like it was definitely different. But like, not my friends like truly got bored of that shit. They don't like going to like a house party, going to a college party.
Your family? Who's
Don't-
your family?
No,
Your
my
brothers?
boys.
my,
It's people.
my,
Oh, your
my
friends.
family,
Friend group.
which are
Okay,
my
okay.
family. But yeah, we don't like going to like a. I mean, like I went to the bars last night, and like literally, every time we get to the bar, we sit down, have a drink, then we go up. We maybe go to the dance floor, dance for a while, shit like that. It's all dope and cool. But at the end of the day, like damn, we literally just
Yeah.
sit here and we're with our people. We were doing the same thing 2 hours ago at your apartment.
Right.
Like, why do we come to the bar
Yeah.
way below $100 fucking
Yeah.
for no reason? Like
And
it's
I
just
feel like-
it gets boring after a while.
Bro, we did that same shit. We just cut it off at a younger age. But because
But
you
no-
had Dell's ID, I had, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't even need Dell's ID.
but either
they
way, like,
always
oh
see
yeah,
me
because
as
of
older
Big
than
Tony
Dell.
or whatever. But like, still, like, we did shit we were not supposed to be doing.
No, but I'm saying we're basically from the same genre. Let me say not generation, but genre.
Mm-hmm.
Genre of people, because there are different,
situations
there are
that we
different kind of
did
people.
because I mean, you were chilling at 14, 15. I mean, we were going to college parties at 14,
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
We could buy our Lucy
you-
cigarettes. We could buy cigarettes. We could buy
same.
alcohol.
We got all
He
that
was taking
shit.
the
Like,
party
Yeah, he was
barefooted.
14, 15, motherfucker. I was.
I mean, we
I was
still
around
did
that.
the same
Yep.
ordeals. You know,
Yep.
we went to college parties,
But-
everything. I remember a girl
but
telling me,
at the end of the day, like,
12. I'm
yeah.
like, bitch, shut up. Say it again, I'll fight you. You know what I mean? Lil Man had to grab me, bro. Lil Man had
Those
to grab
bitches
me.
always loved it when you came in the youngest hell though. They thought it was so cute.
But that's how she was so drunk. She would like stop the party, be like, "You're fucking 12." I'm like, bitch, I'm 13, bitch. You know what I mean?
but like, don't you think being like younger, bro? Like, think about the fights that we got into. Think about the problems that we had. Like, just
Remember when
being.
you tackled Red Dog in front of my house?
Nope.
We were
You
there
remember that?
fighting.
In lunch.
I
He
never
was
did
doing
that.
too much.
30,
not a thing.
he hit a 30-yard
My family
dash.
did.
Yeah,
We just
but
got
that's
fucked
because he
up.
was waiting. You know, he was waiting.
Yeah, Red Dog was wilding.
Yeah.
I heard about that. What happened?
What?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
What
you know,
happened? No, I'm just playing. Like,
what?
no, I'm just
stuff
playing.
happens.
We still
So
love
when
you,
you guys,
brother.
Nah,
you guys
fuck
were
that shit,
you guys
bro.
were beefing with
Nah,
people.
I had no problem.
Nah, man, this dude, he was kind of disrespectful.
You know how loyal I am.
He's-
you know how I
he's
fall
called-
super loyal to my people.
It's my boy Red Dog. You know what I'm saying? He get too drunk, and we call him,
Shout out to Real.
yeah, we call him whatever. Mad Dog, I guess. I don't know what you want to call
Fuck
it.
him.
Nah,
Dude
that
just gets drunk
he
and
don't
he
like
just be
me.
wilding out, and
he was raw.
he don't
dog.
listen.
He was raw dog that night. You know what I'm saying? He
Whatever.
was
Yeah,
on.
Raw Dog. I guess he called himself Raw Dog when he got too messed up instead of Red Dog.
Yeah, but
shout
if your
out to
boy,
him.
you hold him accountable just in your group. There's no reason.
Nah,
To like,
But they ain't like
so
each other,
basically,
though.
No, so basically, what happened is, I'm out in the parking lot of the Pinery Park Apartments talking to people. This nigga Lenell is in his crib.
Well, he was in my face, like
yeah,
talking
and-
like in
like,
my
bro, like-
because I'm standing on the step and he's in my face and I seen Red
Yeah.
Dog or I seen Bro he across the parking lot talking and he see us having a confrontation. So I'm telling dude like, man, you wilding the fuck out, chill out, you know what I'm saying, calm down,
Yeah.
or something finna happen to you. And he kept like, you know, he's like, yeah, you know, I'm good, I'm
And
good,
I
I'm
came,
good.
I
He
came
was
like
still
Water
wildin'.
Boy
40.
from a 40-yard line. Said, nigga, what?
Yeah,
Boof,
right in the
nigga.
bushes. I'm like, damn, man, Red Dog, what's going on? I'm like, man, I tried to
But
tell
no,
you, man, chill
like-
the fuck out, man.
that is like that's extra aggression for no reason.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man, because
Bro,
look,
nigga, I
if
told
he didn't
niggas
do that,
I was angry.
if he didn't do that, it was gonna be 3 or 4 or
Yeah.
5 different people that was gonna be
Yeah.
stepping on his face.
But
that
like,
night.
no, like I
That's
told
so-
I
So
was-
it was
that's
kind of
never
like it was
needed.
better that
Nah,
he did that.
Never.
It's
No.
never needed.
But like,
that's
no.
how it is in the hood, though. Sometimes.
When I was,
I mean,
Yeah, but that's never needed. It shouldn't
It's
be. It
not,
shouldn't
bro.
be that way.
It's
You
never
know what
at
I'm
all.
saying?
No,
It's
never.
never at all.
live
was-
and die.
Yeah.
That's what we doing right now. We living to die.
what you mean?
But you know what though? It makes you stronger though. Too.
Everybody dies.
You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
Everybody
How does it
dies.
make you stronger?
bro? Because at the end of the
It's
day,
not gonna
ain't
make-
nobody.
I don't know about
ain't
making him
nobody.
stronger.
Yeah, bro. Ain't
It's gonna
nobody
give him
gonna
some
pick
common
with him.
sense, like, hey, chill out.
But
Moving too fast.
Yeah, but he a brother though. So I mean, at the
So
end
it
of
was,
the day,
hold on.
he was grateful that Brian tackled him because
Yeah.
if Brian didn't tackle him,
it could
he
have
would
gone.
have had
wasn't
like 3
fucking
people stepping
grateful.
on his face that night. like,
he
beating
wasn't
him up.
grateful.
But that could be done with the conversation.
We pulled up at his crib, and he was like, "Don't let that motherfucker on my property." And he was
I don't
pissed.
know. I'm saying like he was being very disrespectful, and I tried to calm him down.
No, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
which that in
to
my
me-
eyes, that's the right way to do it. Like you try to calm him down.
Right.
course.
But Brian saw that as another situation, and I'm trying to tell him calm down, but he's stepping in my face. He's making it a confrontation. So Brian sees it from far. He comes, he just reacting on pure adrenaline, like
You're
"Bitch,
not
You in my
se-
brother's face. You finna get tackled right now.
You're not
man."
seeing.
There was
you're
no
not
questions
seeing.
asked.
You're not
In-
seeing Joe.
In my eyes, that ain't helping to see what like.
It
He should have
didn't-
done that.
It
I
didn't.
just-
but
he
should have
at
done
the
that.
same
I-
time,
I water
you gotta
boy
understand
tackled him into
rules
the
and
snow.
regulations. If somebody's disrespecting you and Brian's there and he messes with you, that's
brother
law.
code.
He
Yeah.
on their ass.
It's a brother code. That's all.
It
Yeah,
ain't even
I-
gotta
no,
be a
I
brother's
see.
code. It's a respect thing.
It's a respect thing. I understand
Okay.
that, but at the same time, I respect my brother can handle his own shit.
That's true, but that's how you look
Nah,
at it. How we look
fuck
at
all
it is, if anybody messes
Because
with
my
you,
brother
that's
had
my problem.
My
man.
brother's at his house.
Unless my
'Cause
boy's getting his ass beat, like there's no reason to
I
fucking.
didn't. I
That's
didn't-
how you think.
It's not like
That's
I.
not how-
You gotta
It's not like I
understand.
whooped his ass. Hold on. It's not like I,
I mean,
whooped
you
his ass.
99 truck
All I
this
did was
motherfucker. You were 99 trucking.
I just
boom.
tackled him into the snow. But the only
Yeah.
reason why I did that shit is because I know how my people get. Like I know,
I mean, he
like
probably
bro,
would've
you
got pistol.
you
Who
you,
knows?
you
They would've
super
took his
close
gun.
away from getting fucked
Like,
up.
Shit
And
get
so,
real
like,
gruesome.
And when I tackled
Yeah,
dog,
that's
like
a
it
big
wasn't
issue.
out. It wasn't out of like peace and
You don't
love,
ask
but it
them
was
to
just
do that, but if they do it, you gotta
No, but
appreciate
I'm
it.
saying like,
And it was just out of-
respect.
and to
that whole
me-
mindset to me is.
to me. It's just
Yeah.
it was out of loyalty. Like I don't know. Like I told you, bro. Like I told
Like,
you.
I'm not saying that
I
I've
grew
never
up-
like stepped in and defended something that I felt like
Yeah.
I had to do
But
with my
nah.
boys, but typically like it's just not needed. Like there's been
no,
very
Everybody
few
has their
instances.
own way of dealing with
I
situations.
talked about this.
And this is our way of dealing with it.
Yeah,
If
but
somebody's
me-
disrespecting my man's, because Brian
go ahead.
fucks with you, we fuck with you. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody came in here and we didn't know him from a can of paint, but
He's
he
getting
started
touched.
saying something to you, we on his ass. No questions asked. You ain't got to tell us like, oh, wait till I get beat up. No, it's not gonna happen like that. We on his ass from the jump. If he comes through and says,
Yeah, but
you
that
know,
also
fuck just
it's
Joseph,
also
whatever.
that's altercation right away, violence right away. Like why?
What else do you know?
I know how to talk.
Yeah, now
I got myself out of a lot. I've always got myself out of a lot of situations just by talking.
Now that I'm 31 and I'm older and I've.
I mean, you guys, nowadays, how old you are? Is your first instinct to fight, man? Still?
My first instinct.
Yeah.
No, for me, it's talking out. I ain't even gonna lie.
Talk out, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying if a man come through and he's disrespecting you to the fullest, if he got a nerve to come through that door,
I'm not
still
gonna lie.
part of
Like,
him way-
if
like
somebody
the
got
way,
the nerve to come through
Nah,
that
bro,
door
you got
right
it.
now,
The
I'm
way-
on his ass,
the
bro.
way-
But you
way-
wouldn't try to talk to him for be like.
I ain't got nothing to say to
No,
nobody.
not-
They
but
jeopardizing
not the
me
way-
and you right now
not the
because
way-
I don't know who this person is.
not the way he was talking, not the way.
Yeah,
the
no.
shit
See,
was
I'm not
moving
even saying
through,
that. Like,
all that
I know
shit.
that
Like, it
that
was just
situation.
different.
Like, clearly,
Yeah.
like shit happens.
Yeah,
I know.
But no, violence is never the
I
answer.
know. But
No.
yeah,
100%.
Violence ain't
is
the
never
answer.
yeah. I
But
just
it get a lot of stuff solved so.
Quickly.
Sometimes.
yeah, but then it also causes vengeance. So half the
Yeah,
time,
and then
or
a
there's
bunch of people are
retribution
dead.
for it.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, like we were talking when we were talking about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, like shit, how people just kids be dying. This and that.
Facts.
Like a lot of time, bunch of that probably retribution for something that happened to their brother or their family or their friends.
That's,
I mean, there's
that's
lot-
a theory
there- no,
that
there-
you ain't got no proof to back up.
What you mean?
I mean, there's senseless killing the mass shootings. Those are senseless.
You're saying
obviously.
like he's saying basically like the people that are doing all these shootings, maybe their people is dying because of that. That they're the ones doing it. That's a theory.
What do you mean? We hear about it all the time. Like,
It's in the
Well,
music,
name
brother.
one time that the person that shot the person and killed him end up dead the next day. Name one time that you can name.
What do you mean? So you don't think that?
I guess I
you
don't
don't
have an
think
exact
like,
example.
I might not have.
I
an
mean,
exact
I
example.
don't know.
Hold on.
So that's a
You don't
theory.
think?
I
But you
can't
don't
name
think
the
that,
There
person.
is a lot of people
No,
dying.
no. Like, so you don't think that gang retaliation is a real thing?
I didn't say that.
yeah,
I'm saying
that's basically what he just said,
That's
though.
what I was.
Can
like,
you
saying.
tie any one of these murders together?
Well,
That's been happening
murders. I'm
every
not a
single Friday,
detective.
Saturday, Sunday.
No, but I mean,
No,
majority
If
of
two
the time.
cops can't do
No,
it, y'all
just
can
as
do it.
just
Well,
as
fuck no,
just
obviously.
as no, I'm
But
not
that's why
saying
it's
that.
not even
But
getting
just as
reported.
much
That's what I'm
as
saying.
just as much as you could blame whoever, you could blame.
Who do you blame? You don't.
You could blame anyone.
Bro,
That's
I'm
all
telling you.
saying.
Think
It's a-
about
it's a
even like
system. You gotta. It's
like-
a
No,
system.
no, no.
Bro, yes, it
why-
is,
why
bro.
did,
It's a system,
like-
bro?
It's
like why did Tupac? Why did they get shot?
Hey,
Like because
I mean,
it was like beef.
That was a beef.
Tupac
It
got
was beef
no, fuck
with
no.
with
Tupac-
family, right?
Tupac,
like with
Tupac
friends.
got
His
killed.
family,
Tupac-
yeah.
Like West,
But
East.
a
like-
male ego is a motherfucker.
But so
bro.
do you not
So
think?
I don't know.
So do you not think there was any retaliation for that, or
Of
who
course
was
there
actually
was.
who just got?
You used Tupac and Biggie real quick. What's that for?
I don't like that. I'm not a personal fan of either of them
No. So why'd you use him as an example?
because I just know the story about it. Like,
Oh, okay.
what do you mean? What it was for?
That's the question.
I'm asking you a question. What do you think it was for? What do you mean?
I mean, I just asked you why'd you use
But like,
them
don't you
if
think
you don't even listen to him?
But that's the same thing
Well, I
that he's
don't like-
talking about. Like he's talking
Because
about like
I-
retaliation killing.
Just their beef with killing. Like it
Retaliation
was
shootings.
it was a senseless killing.
you don't
You
think
don't
there-
listen to rap at all,
You don't
do
think
you?
there's
No, I do all the time.
You don't think there's a lot of
I'm not a
retaliation
big
shootings?
Tupac fan.
What, bro? They didn't.
Yeah,
the
but which ones
beginning
can
of
you
rap,
tie
though, how
together?
you not like the
What do you mean?
what the
So-
genre
so-
of the
so you
rap?
think that there's-
time for this too. Like,
I mean, I believe
What?
people get
Hold on,
shot
hold on,
every day.
Hold on.
Oh my bad.
You don't think that there's. You don't think that there's.
Why do you keep saying I don't think?
No, I'm asking you. You don't think that there's people who commit murder, kill gang members, fighting, whatever, like because of, oh, you killed this person, so I'm gonna kill you.
Is
You don't think
that
that's a
your
thing?
hypothesis?
I think,
mean, because technically
me
at this
personally,
point,
me
at this
personally,
point,
I think
I
that
watch
way.
the news every day, and I haven't seen the news be able to tie one gang retaliation
Yeah, but the
back
news-
to
but the-
another one.
but the news-
and they're pretty good at their job.
Yeah,
No, they're not.
No, they're not. The
the news
news
is fucking terrible.
I can show you clips.
I'm not talking about the news. I'm talking about the cops. And when they can tie some shit together and put somebody away for and they can prove to the community.
Yeah,
or
but
the-
think about
everybody
like
that they know
Chicago
that
alone.
there's
They
nothing to worry about.
if it's a if
said
they
Chicago?
if Chicago alone
right
if they
now.
believe it's
Bro,
a gang related
no, you
murder.
didn't say- Chicago is a whole nother state,
It's
bro.
I know
I can't
it's
vouch
Yeah,
for
but it's a more
Chicago, bro.
active
But I
state.
mean,
I mean, there's so many corrupt cops in Chicago, but think about it.
well,
They have to be corrupt to live.
Why?
Because Chicago is such a messed up city.
Because
bro.
they don't
It's
wait
such a
on the
special
It's all about
city.
money.
Hold on, but
It's all
it's the
about
same
money.
thing. But it's the same thing with San Francisco right now.
Where
Like
President Obama came out of.
San Francisco had a
he come out of
Chinese
Chicago?
dictator.
So who would you vote for, bro? Because now you're getting into politics.
That was just like I was just fucking with you.
I'm watching your ass.
What?
You got a lot of
Yeah,
Trump in you, don't you?
I support Trump.
Yeah,
I
make
mean,
America great again.
Motherfucker, you just said you would vote Trump in the last segment.
I like it. He's
I
funny.
didn't catch that one.
You
said
didn't
it. What do
say
you
that you
mean?
wouldn't vote Trump.
I got what you mean.
I would vote Trump, but I didn't know you would vote Trump. Now I'm
Oh,
watching.
so he's
Why?
white, so it affects you.
I'm not a Biden guy. Biden's just fucking. If a man can't talk to the media without fucking like falling over, like I don't want him. He's too old.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's him or Trump, I'm picking
So
Trump.
what's
Personally, I'd
what's
pick
your,
that like a
what's your premise on voting
Indian
for Trump?
dude,
What's my premise?
that tech entrepreneur.
I mean, Trump got so
Yeah,
much
I
trouble
heard
right
that.
now
Hold on.
that
Hold on.
Not
He's
too much.
dope.
Not too much. My bad.
Go ahead.
I mean, Trump got so much stuff on his plate right now. I don't know if he can even, go into
he
elections. But as long as he can prove that he's innocent, I mean, he beat the last impeachment, so it's possible that he could beat this next one.
Okay, but what's the
Well,
And as
I
long
mean,
as he
it's not
doesn't
even
catch a
impeachment.
felony, he
All right,
can
but
definitely.
what's the
he can
reason
definitely-
behind you voting for Trump?
I don't vote for nobody.
You don't vote?
I don't believe presidents are elected; they're selected. I'm a
facts.
strong believer about that.
Big facts.
I believe that they give you an
think
electoral.
they,
Hold on,
wait,
I believe.
You think they selected Trump the first time?
not
You're fucking right. I believe
What?
that they give you
They've
they
been
give you an
select-
electoral vote to feel like you make matter.
Yeah, it's all about
You
control.
matter in society, but
Yes, sir.
technically they already know who's going to be the next
Well,
president.
the electoral vote technically is
Does it matter?
The electoral vote is what matters.
Is it?
Actually,
Can you
the
prove that?
popular vote is what
Speaking to
doesn't
the
matter.
mic,
Can you prove that it doesn't?
that?
No,
Can you prove
so
that it doesn't?
the popular vote is what doesn't matter.
Same
The
thing-
electoral
Didn't
vote
didn't
does
Trump
matter.
call him up on some
Trump-
other shit?
Trump
they
lost the
wouldn't let him
popular
be-
vote.
Yeah, just because he didn't live.
Yeah, Hillary
the
won the
popular
popular
vote,
vote.
doesn't
She
matter.
won.
That doesn't matter.
But electoral vote is what goes by states,
I'm
and they
talking about
all get
against
points.
Biden.
the electorals.
I'm talking about they let you feel like you have an electoral vote. So that
Biden
you
was
feel
what?
like you matter.
Biden
But they are
100%
not,
won.
presidents are not elected; they're selected.
Do you think
Biden
for
100%
all of our
won.
country, like the whole history, that
think
it
he
never
won?
mattered? Did it ever matter?
For whom?
No, it's all about money. At the end of the
It
day, how,
never. So
how far
from our
back in history do you need to know that
so
it's not about money?
go to George Washington when we
Okay.
first made our country.
Okay,
Like it never mattered after that.
I'm saying maybe 5 out of 40, what? 40.
I mean Abraham
Yeah, no,
Lincoln was an honest president.
He was decent. Whoa, he was.
Why-
Whoa.
I mean-
Yeah, why was Abraham Lincoln a good president?
He was helping free the slaves.
yeah, but bro,
But
he got
I-
the indiscretion.
I mean, but he
too,
had
bro.
also had slave
Yeah, I'm
as
saying
workers,
he
but
owned
at the same
slaves
time,
and
he trying to
young
help
ones,
free
too.
them.
Not
You
Abraham
know what I'm
Lincoln.
saying? Yeah, bro. He had some little young ones too, bro. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, hold on. Let's
One of
let's
those
not
people.
speak on facts that we're not familiar with. Like none of us.
We don't got a fact checker here with a computer. Like,
Yeah, no. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like,
talking out our
computers and
asses.
all, Abraham
We talk-
Lincoln.
we-
To me-
we get
I'm
a
saying,
little
you
bit
know, I
talking out our
kinda-
asses.
certain stuff, you know.
to me, at the end of the day, like people give Trump a great name behind whatever, but at the end of the day, like the stimulus checks that were passed out fucked up a lot of shit for our
Facts.
economy.
Yeah,
People can say
100%.
whatever the fuck they
I
want.
mean,
but-
I didn't need that shit, but I mean,
Nah,
I took
but
it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I had no
but
choice. They
how
deposited into my account.
Exactly. So how much money was that actually to give out? The fact that our money is printed and
I mean,
not
that
leveled
money
out to
was
the
what
gold
wasn't
standard.
what fucked up our economy.
That's
The-
not what it, bro.
the
They're getting it back in taxes, bro.
The extra $600 that people were getting for like fucking
Bro, skip
being
all that.
unemployed.
No, there was a $1,200 stimulus
Skip all
check.
that.
Yeah, that
You guys-
That's a lot of money,
$1,200
bro.
is nothing compared
To every person in the
Literally-
American population that makes under
Okay, but think
$75,000.
about how many people collected
lot.
an extra $600 for a year.
Bro, Wall
Do you
Street
know
been
any of
stealing
them?
money
Think
from
about that-
people for
but-
years, bro.
Do you know any of
That
them?
little money that they little gave
Do I know
up,
any
bro.
of them?
Yeah.
About people just getting
That was
extra
collecting unemployment for nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know that they're catching everybody with that shit?
Well, no,
right
no,
now?
no. I'm not talking about
They're
people.
screwing
I'm not
everybody
talking.
with
I'm
that
not
shit.
talking about people who are like
the-
doing
the-
PPP loans,
Okay,
stealing that
okay.
shit. I'm talking about like just the
They were just getting
actual
paid, yeah,
people
yeah.
getting unemployment where they could have actually just went and got a job.
Yeah.
Instead
a lot
of
of
getting
people that's
unemployment.
getting caught for
But
that,
no,
though.
it was more
I
beneficial
don't know.
to get that unemployment, like get the extra 600, than go get a job. You're making more money every week getting
True.
unemployment. Like
No. At
They-
the time
they-
when they was getting unemployment, they were making more than the average worker. Bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I remember that.
No, that's
There,
what he's
there was
saying.
there,
Okay,
there was
yeah,
no
yeah.
fucking reason for you to go get. I want to.
I mean, they were
Why
making
would you
$900 a week.
I was
Yeah,
pissed
why
when I
would
go
you
back
get
to
a
work,
job?
bro.
Right.
I was like, I'm making great money right now because we got laid off for a month.
Yeah.
And then they made us go back to work after the month. Like we started back up again. And I was like, damn, I'm still making good fucking money on unemployment, not doing shit. Like it was
I'm
dope.
going pee.
Like I didn't want to go back to work, but they made us.
Somebody's litty.
And I was like, I'm a worker. I'm gonna go back to work.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I know
you
I
want
gotta
that
contribute
bread.
to society. Like I'm not just gonna sit there and like I want to just take the money, like
Right.
fucking run. Be like, nah, I'm scared of COVID. Like find some excuse, trying to make some way that
Because
I
that
can.
mean, eventually you would have to prove that you're an essential worker because that's the only people that they
Yeah.
allowed to keep working.
Yeah,
Was the
come
essential
back.
workers.
Yeah,
like-
of
And I
course.
was an essential worker because I made boxes for produce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My wife was an essential worker because she worked at a grocery store. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
essential.
I mean, I was just a construction. I mean, we were building houses. I
right,
don't
but
know.
they put y'all at a halt at 1.2. You guys
No,
couldn't
that's
do
what I'm saying.
nothing. Yeah.
For 1 month, which was crazy.
Yeah,
Was
you guys,
crazy.
because you weren't considered essential.
Yeah, and even
It's
though
like
it's
they
all,
don't need the houses right now. They need to be kept
even
away
though
from these people.
at that same time there was a huge housing issue. Like,
And, I mean, still to this day, is
Yeah,
a huge
yeah,
house.
all
They
kind
don't
of-
have enough houses for the amount of Americans that live here in Michigan right now.
Yeah,
you know?
it's horrible. It's real
So
horrible.
like everywhere you turn, they're doing new
no,
developments.
yeah, but we're building like crazy. I think we did like
That's what we need to get into. If you wanna make some money,
2,000,
invest with me.
2,500 houses last year. I think homes built alone, and that's
Are
not
you
even the
building
commercial
them? What
work.
are you doing? Laying the
We-
foundation?
we do the concrete.
Okay.
We do the concrete. I'm a concrete guy all the way.
Laying the foundation for the home.
Foundation, then
where it
Basements,
starts.
the
all that
walls, floors for the basements. That's what our company does. Yeah.
shit. Gotcha.
Yep.
How long you been doing it for?
What's up?
10 years. I started when I was 15, so 10 years total now.
Damn, that's
Or
a long
going
time.
on 11.
Yeah, that's a long
Going
time.
on 11, yeah.
That's more like a profession of a career more than anything.
Yeah, no.
More than a
I
job.
mean, they say once you do 10,000 hours, you're a professional, like you're a master of your craft. So,
So you know that like the back of your hand for real, like easy,
no.
clockwork.
A lot of the jobs we do are very similar. So, like, majority of the time when we get to a job, I should say already in my head. I already know it. But,
You're not
Yeah.
read blueprints and all that shit. That's nothing.
yeah, doing blueprints is easy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Super easy.
Yeah.
Just as long as they dig the hole right?
Yeah, which they don't do that
I
very
know.
often.
Not at all.
We had a couple of jobs this past week that were just fucked up. We left one job because it was fucked up. Like,
No, that shit's crazy, bro.
diggers, I don't know where they
No, I
get
know,
those
I
guys.
know.
Like,
They dumb as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Diggers are
But somebody
dumb.
flags them. Somebody sets up a perimeter and they dig that perimeter.
Yeah, they're literally, it's flagged.
not their
It's
fa- that's
flagged
not their
by a
work,
computer and they still
fault.
fuck it up.
Yeah.
No, it's flagged by a computer that they have that shit marked out.
Because
And
they
they
go from satellite imagery. That's what's always
and
messing you
they're
guys
still,
up.
nah,
shit don't
bro.
work
no,
good.
no.
Nah.
They
That's
gotta
not-
get out there and like
That-
literally
That's
do
not
the-
satellite shit.
Bro,
no.
they have that shit
It's
mapped
just mapped out,
like
bro,
to
from
the
two,
fucking
from two
T.
little. Yeah, it's not even crazy how they do it either. Like, bro, a lot of that shit, like, I don't know, like it just depends on your builder. Like, if you have a fucking fucked up builder who does not give a fuck about what your house
Yeah,
does in
getting-
20 years, bro,
Yeah, getting
you
your
can get fucked.
Getting your builder's
Easily,
license is not.
easy.
It's not very hard.
No, fuck no. Like,
It's not a hard thing to do. There's
what's
some
the-
dumb
the dude
That's
motherfuckers.
why
out
those
there.
state certificates.
No,
maybe
not
nah,
really.
bro. I was just saying
You
the
gotta
dude.
do the
Take it-
electrician,
Bro, the dude-
concrete.
Yeah, but
Sure,
that's
maybe.
you.
framing.
You're third
Yeah.
party hiring for that.
Roofing.
So
Yeah,
your
sure.
actual builder doesn't need all those certifications. No.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a
It's
certificate
just
in
your
any of
plot
that
manager.
Your general contractor needs that.
Not
shit. Your general not the builder, the one who owns the plot. You could be a builder. Dude.
Right.
You don't need to have electrician degree, fucking framing.
no, of
like
course.
you don't need any of
But
that
the
shit.
people
Right, so you
hired
could
to put
have-
the stuff in needs to have all that.
Yeah, but you're hiring all those people. Like it's not that hard to get that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's really not that hard.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
you go do a 1 year course and
Yeah, like our
you're
plot, bro. Our plot,
certified to go out there.
Our
Okay, we
plot-
got a
Half the
course
shit.
here at G. I think at G.
I mean,
Man,
our plot
you think I ever
manager.
got certified to do concrete? The foundation of
no.
what your house sits on?
Fuck no.
You ain't got certified?
Fuck
Certified in
no.
what? There's no certification for what I do.
No?
Right.
Not
no,
at all.
fuck no.
To make sure you pour 6
Nigga,
layers
the-
of fucking or
we just-
No, there's no
6 inches of
half the
concrete.
jobs aren't even inspected. Majority of the jobs aren't inspected. There's only certain counties have inspections on your foundation, which is what your house sits on.
And most of those inspections are just a motherfucking
Right.
a motherfucker
Yeah.
who works for the city.
Yeah, who's ready to
stands
be
on top of that
retired.
hole and be like, oh yeah, no, that's
it's an
good.
old ass man who's ready to be done. He's just doing it to do something. And he walks out there, cool.
What?
Yeah,
pig,
I mean there are some guys who like get out there and like do their
But
shit.
it's very
Yeah, like
rare.
an electrician for my home.
I would
No,
say-
I'm talking
I
about
would
guys
say-
who come
I
in and
would-
inspect us. There's some guys who come like
yeah, the
inspect
city inspector.
really.
Some guys,
I would literally say 99 out of 100 pass our shit without even going
Yeah.
and touching our
have you
foundation.
ever had an inspector say no?
Oh yeah, all the time. But
Not
but,
all the
but,
time.
And then what do you do?
No, not
Hold
all
on,
the
what do
time.
you do?
But
Hold on.
Oh, we take care of it.
yeah, we'll
I mean,
take care of it.
So you got to fix what he said.
But
is
think
not
about it
good.
like this. But think about
Yeah,
it
but
like
majority of
this.
the time is something really simple.
But and I want
Or
you to
majority of the time it's not on us either.
yeah, and I want you to think about it like this. They'll go like this has happened probably at least 20 times. I've been here for 3-4
This
years.
is our conspiracy.
This is our conspiracy, but like they'll go to their truck, They'll sit there for 10, 15, 20 minutes, and all of a sudden it's passed.
Damn, that's crazy.
They'll come up like, oh, yeah, no, yeah, that's good. Yeah, mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't doing no houses in Wyoming, is y'all?
Yeah.
We do.
We do.
Because I had an inspector come out there and he was on my ass. But I mean,
What does
but
that mean?
See, the thing
but
is,
what does that mean?
The thing
yeah,
is,
he was on my ass.
He was on your ass, not the person who built the house.
No. So when he was initially there, and I'm just saying a city inspector, he was there to check on the AC unit that I had just put in. I put a central air unit in there.
Yep.
And I mean, he did his job to the T and everything, but he made sure everything was good, which I don't mind because I got renters in there. Oh, I'm sorry. I got renters in there, so I just wanted to make sure, like, I don't know if I wasn't the only one, because my homeboy also got the same thing done at his house, but he didn't pass the state, like, their certification.
Yeah.
They was like, something happened with his hot water heater and the electrical wasn't right, and I mean, they was on.
and when I'm saying like we don't have inspection for our part, just doing the concrete. At the end of the day, there is going to be a final home inspection before someone can move in.
For sure.
Like no matter what,
City inspector, right?
City that has to happen unless you're in some buttfuck nowhere.
But I mean, you
like,
guys are doing concrete, so you guys are
think
laying
about it,
everything
like,
before anything is ever put
we're
in.
talking about
person in the hole.
Yeah.
We're talking about a $20,000 investment based off of somebody who's gonna stand there and be like, yeah, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 20 grand for a homeowner.
And there's been
buying
shit.
a brand new house.
I like personally, I know there's been shit that has been passed that eventually actually has ended up being fucked. So the ground was fucked before.
Ground's
and
too soft, and we know. Like
and
you know,
we
after you do it for so long, bro, you know.
we like
you know.
we guarantee, our boss guarantees the concrete. So like if something's fucked, we will fix it, which is a really good thing. Not pretty much no concrete companies do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
To
guarantee
get your number before we
we guarantee our shit for like 10
we're
years.
gonna make sure I get a card.
We're definitely
Like,
one of the biggest
our
concrete
shit's
companies
like
in the state.
He does a really
by
good
far.
job. Like but he's the capital, dude. He's fucking big. Like,
Yeah.
And he does good work, and he prides himself on that shit. So,
That's
but
That's how more companies should be, you know?
yeah.
You would think.
I mean, dude, like I have a Allen Edwin house. I built an Allen Edwin house. So I built my house brand new.
Yep.
In a new development. And so my house, thankfully, I haven't had like any issues. But one of the houses down the street, their house is literally a year old, and one of their main framing boards, the studs on their fucking between their. So you have your basement, then your main floor, and then your upstairs. One of their I don't know if it's called a stud or just one of the main lines.
Your main lines in your
like
house.
one of the main lines,
Your main
support
support
beams. Yes,
Yeah.
Yep.
one of those cracked in their house in the first
shit.
year.
And it's a
Literally
new
within the
house?
first 6 months of them living there,
You know why?
because I put
all
that
these
shit up in
houses are
fucking 2
built
weeks.
on fucking sticks and stones.
Oh no, that
Bro,
shit. Our concrete's
you
nice.
Well,
Yeah,
the
our
I'm not
concrete's
talking about
good.
the
Concrete's nice.
I'm talking about the 2x4s.
Okay, but
they
look,
used to be 4x4s.
no, okay, but
No,
even,
but
even no,
you don't need
it was
any of
never
that
built
shit.
with 2x4s. Like you have, or
You- you
No,
don't
they're
have
built- all these,
you have to think.
all these homes are built by 2x4s.
But you have to
nowadays.
think. You have to think. You
Yeah,
have to
but you
think
can,
about
you can
it.
build 6
Yeah.
floors up, and that shit would still be fine.
You have to
I own
think
a
about
house
it.
right
Hold
now
on.
that's built in 1890, and that
Yeah.
motherfucker would last another 100 years over one of these houses.
But
built
the
today.
main reason why,
Watch
the
that
main reason
concrete.
why, at least from my
It's right.
research,
I mean, it's already settled.
That shit is good as that shit is. Bro, I've seen. I've gone and done done jobs that have been like poured even back to like just 1970, and I've redone some of their walls. They didn't have forms at all. They were just slabbing up 2 fucking plywood boards and fucking just pouring some stones in there.
Yeah.
Then there's also the brick walls that literally were made with fucking stones.
Yeah.
Like, so their foundation is literally on like stones, like mortared together.
yeah.
And that's what their house sits on.
That's
And
rough.
so, like, that's why, like, a big industry that's coming up is like people coming in, like, restoring like foundations, like them coming and fixing all that shit, because that's a huge issue with a bunch of those older homes. Like, the water leakage coming in there. Like, I mean, apparently we're starting getting a lot more rain, floods, kind of stuff.
My mom's house on Wesley in Wyoming, we couldn't, or why she lost her house in 2008 crisis shit, is because she couldn't get an insurance company to approve it because her foundation cracked. Because there was a tree that grew into it.
Yeah.
But in reality, like
why I hate
that
trees.
that tree should have never been grown in that.
My buddy
vicinity in the
almost
first
they were gonna lose their homeowners insurance unless I redid one of their retaining walls at their house, which was an absolute fuck job.
Yeah.
And we made it work somehow.
Yeah.
I pulled
Do
a
you
bunch
jack
together.
houses up and fix foundations?
Nah.
Oh no, yeah, we do. What do you mean? You've been to a house that's on stilts?
Oh yeah. Okay. No, I thought you meant like.
Yeah, so you're saying
how, like,
where
the
they
concrete
lift the
cracks
whole
and
thing up?
sinks down.
and then they put it on.
Yeah.
They put it on somewhat stilts,
I thought
and then
you
we go
meant-
redo the foundation, do the walls. Like
Correct, and then put it
people
back
have
down.
gone and put in whole new basements where they didn't have a basement before.
I thought you
Like
meant.
yeah, we've done those. We
I thought you
That's what we
meant.
Not a-
want to
not a
do
lot,
that at
but-
one of our rental properties.
I thought you meant.
That's the one we were just talking about, the one at
like the-
1890.
Like when your
Okay,
porch.
okay.
I mean,
when your porch
It's,
sinks in.
everything is solid,
back
but
up.
the bathroom dips.
I see, I didn't know that.
You got
the
that
bathroom,
dip.
so that might not be a foundation issue.
And these are like fucking 4x8.
But if you're talking about putting a whole new basement in, like that, you want to put
no,
in a
I
new
just want to
basement,
level
or
out
just
the basement. I want to level out the house, period. But
See,
it's
we
a
don't do
two-story
that.
house.
We do not do that. We do not.
What do you
that.
mean?
Our crew don't do that. We don't level out basements.
we've gone to whole new foundations. What do you mean?
What do you? Yeah, I know.
But that's
I'm
putting
just
the house on stilts.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
did a stilt house before.
It's cheaper than build. Like so to do that, it's cheaper than building a brand new house, tearing the whole thing out, building it again.
You just want
to
to
lift
jack
it up
up
on
the
stilts.
parts that are sagging in the floor. You jack it
Yeah,
up.
but
They got jacks.
But I
also,
don't feel
if
like-
you're talking about that
I don't feel
is
like
like,
that's footings.
well, no, that's not exactly what
Yeah,
we do.
that's what I'm
right?
saying.
But
I don't think that's
knowing,
footings.
there are even parts of our company that do go and do that, like where shit has sagged in.
Yeah.
They can go fill that in to make it level back out again.
Mm-hmm.
Replace that part, seal it up, make it look really good and nice. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. You
Yeah,
can
'cause the
do.
foundation isn't moving. It's just the part in the
Yeah,
middle.
I mean, most foundations can be, even the brick and mortar shit I was talking about, like that shit, it's not really gonna fucking move.
Yeah, you're supposed to. 10 minutes. That's it.
Keep going. Good.
Oh, man, give us another hour, man. We just got started. Anyways, all right. So yeah, beyond the concrete business, it's a pleasure knowing you. We're gonna link
Nah,
up
what the
after
fuck you
this.
talking about? Nigga, we
Let's
got
go
8
to the-
minutes. We good.
I know he was
We
just saying,
talking.
you know.
I'm
Next.
just saying, like, let's.
I know, but I'm saying
keep
let's
shit
get to the
talking.
next
Let's
conversation.
come back and battle in some politics. I'm just kidding.
No, we can, because I will literally
You don't
go.
vote though? Oh my bad.
I
No,
don't
go
vote.
ahead.
I don't vote at all. Bro, presidents are fucking select.
Yeah, I didn't know that
though.
though. My bad. My bad.
But
I
like,
don't
hold
vote
on, hold
either.
on, hold on.
You vote?
What do you mean? What do you mean in the?
What
the fuck are you
What do you
doing?
mean?
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
I just thought he
Like,
did.
what do
I
you
didn't.
sense-
I mean,
Like,
I just thought he did. That's all. Just,
Did,
most people be like, "Oh, you don't vote."
Have you ever voted in your life?
Never.
Not for one?
Not
I
even
have.
for Obama.
I have.
For why?
Not even for Obama.
You vote for Obama?
Not even for Obama.
No.
Can I be honest with you? I did because I ain't gonna lie.
No,
but
the only reason I said that, too,
When
I don't want anyone to say
I know
that. I
the-
asked
the
that for a weird
majority
statement.
vote was gonna be black folks because
Brian
they allowed
told me
a
the
black
only
man
reason
to
he
be
ever
a
voted was
president.
for Obama. That's the only reason I was
So
like,
I already
vote
knew
for
that they
Obama.
wasn't gonna go against the people.
yeah, but I voted more after that. After the fact, but after
for
that,
who?
I ain't voted
For who?
that. Who did I vote for?
And who was it? It was
Maybe
Obama, and
Obama was the
Hillary.
last person I voted for, but
No,
the only
it was
reason why
Obama.
was because I
Obama,
started
Hillary,
realizing
and
like
Trump.
shit, you
What?
know,
No, it
that
was
shit
Hillary
really
and
don't
Trump.
really do too much for us. You know what I'm saying? We still
Hillary
in the
and
same
Trump.
I'm saying
position.
when
You know
Obama
what I'm
voted.
saying?
No one.
That's how I
wanted
look
it.
at it.
When
That's
we
the only
voted,
reason
when
why.
we
You
voted,
know what I'm
when
saying?
they
No
voted
You
for
disrespect.
didn't
Obama,
vote. You didn't vote.
I did not
Right.
because they're selected, not elected.
All right, hold on. Let
You
me-
voted for Trump?
Fuck. I don't.
Oh, that's what she said. I was like,
I'm not finna.
I know you voting for Trump, ain't you?
Hillary?
Why? Hold on.
I thought you was a
was
Trump fan.
Why?
That's
I mean,
what
those
I'm not a
emails.
Trump fan. I'm not a Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter in any.
By any
Any
means.
fact.
Oh,
way,
okay.
But I'm
form,
also
or
not.
fashion.
I'm not a Biden guy either.
You didn't vote for either of them either.
They all
I
crazy.
never would. I feel like our government is fucked up. I feel like
Sheesh.
nah.
What about this AI though? Can we talk
Not
about
completely.
I feel like our government is fucked up enough to the point where like we're sold shit
I'd say
that
more
doesn't
now
even
than ever,
matter,
but yeah.
doesn't even comprehend what the fuck our opinion matters, and we're gonna end up being in a society where certain shit that
Robots
we grew
rule
up
the
on
world.
doesn't.
that?
Nah,
My mama.
I don't
Seen
necessarily
that movie
think that.
Elysium? That's what it's gonna be like.
I don't necessarily
With Matt
think that
Damon?
like robots will
Watch it,
rule
bro.
the world in our lifetime.
Everybody was up in the. I don't know what planet it was.
Oh,
They was
I
in
know,
the-
I know,
They
I
was
know,
up
I
there.
have seen
They
that.
can
That
heal
shit's
themselves
sick.
in 24/7.
Yes, yes.
And they were down there being controlled by
Elysium,
robots.
is that how you say the name of that?
I think so.
I don't know.
EL.
I feel like
SY.
Our-
That was actually-
generation-
That was a sick ass movie.
that
our
shit was
generation
crazy.
will
dope.
be
That
dominated
was dope.
by everybody's
But
right.
imagine though, right?
Inequality.
I mean, look at all
Everybody
the AI
thinking
bots
that
that they're coming out with. And they
everybody's
keep losing.
equal.
I can feel that.
I mean, we-
I can feel that.
Sorry, that's a whole nother subject for another day.
I know.
Bring
No,
us
you're
back in
good.
the studio. We can tell you what's going on.
No, for sure.
I'm saying.
No,
yeah,
nigga, we talk about this shit all the time.
Man.
Joe Rogan podcast.
I
the
could-
Joe
I could-
Rogan podcast is
Well,
what
no,
inspired
I could
this
show
whole
you
other
that
thing.
video. Do you see that video I sent you today about
What
that? Did you watch the video I sent you about that robot?
Yeah,
It
bro.
looked,
that-
it looked in the mirror,
bro.
and bro, you could instantly tell it was confused at first, but then I started like touching his
Figuring it
eyes,
out,
like
yeah.
making it blink, like
Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
Shut up.
doing that.
real
Like,
shit.
no,
Bro,
yeah.
like-
What's that?
Okay, but
I
like
can show you right now. If you
Shit,
want.
let me see.
No.
You know, I love stuff like that.
to me with the shit with AI is
It's the devil.
that's what we want. Like you
Is
can
that what
No,
you want?
no. That's no.
Don't you want to let
Controlled by
so you don't want to have the opportunity for your children to not have to work in manual labor jobs. We're like there.
No.
So you want your
I
kid-
don't want the computers to control what my children do
Bro.
or what I do.
if
or
I have a son,
tell
though,
me
I
I
don't
have to
want
go
him
to
to
jail
do
or go
concrete.
do fucking
No, I don't-
community service.
I don't want
Do you
my
want the
son to do
computer to tell
concrete.
you when to punch in and punch out? Do you
They
want the
already do.
computer to tell you when to go
They
take a
already do.
shit?
Bro,
They already do.
Or-
That's
They
the government.
already
They
do.
do not.
Bro,
They
they
already
watching
do.
you, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, they can watch us all they want. As
How
long as,
don't they?
As long as we don't allow the computers to come in
so
our domain.
Your computer doesn't tell you, like
already
your
doing it
alarm
now,
doesn't
bro.
go off at 5.
My alarm
You
tells
got
me what
Snapchat?
time it is.
Yeah,
And that time is what I'm gonna do on my day.
It says my AI.
It's my
right
decision
there.
what I'm gonna
Like,
choose
it
to do
watches
with that day,
everything
not
you
the
do.
computer. Wrap it up.
All right, look. Everybody in this bitch is chilling. We doing our thing. We here with everybody. I'm gonna let everybody talk and say
We
their little
appreciate it
last-
being on the game. You know,
Calm
being
the
on the
fuck
thing
down,
with Brian
you
Garber. You know what I'm saying?
light-skinned motherfucker. Calm down.
Making it happen.
Now look,
Waffle butter.
let's. I'm gonna let everybody outro introduce
Can't hear you
themselves.
speaking the mic.
I'm gonna let everybody outro introduce themselves, and we finna be done. So go ahead, Lenell. Say what you gotta say in there.
It's the kid, the debate king. If y'all got something to debate, let me know, because I'll be in here all day, 24/7. I'm rocking with my brother D-Man. You know.
dig?
Go
You
ahead.
dig?
D-Man,
Bro,
AKA.
Joseph. Joe, a.k.a. Joe. You know.
Hey, you know, for real, sometimes somebody actually called me
Dirk?
Moses before, real talk.
Moses.
Though.
Or
On my mama.
Messiah.
No, Moses. real
Okay,
talk.
so
That was-
Moses. Is
But I'm not Moses, but I'm
said.
humble beast though.
All
That's
right,
me.
so humble beast Moses. Go ahead.
He
Joe.
said humble.
Just Joe.
Okay, just
Joe
Joe
to the
again.
day.
You
Just my
already
boy
know.
Joe. He
All
got
right, so now look, I'm
purple.
wrapping this podcast up. We done.
We not
Shouts
though.
to Kaylee.
Got
No,
plenty
we
to talk
finna
about.
we finna go out here and talk. Keep
We-
talking.
I'm just kidding.
And we
Kaylee
love
wanna
you.
go
Shit on the
home.
mic 'cause it's not.
Let's get it. We'll be in here another day.
Yeah.
You're the
Right
best
here.
assistant.
Another
You already know.
studio
It's
session.
600. We out.
Get it.
Hello.
I know your ass ain't still in the motherfucking studio with your cousin. If you don't get your ass home now, your kids is at home, everybody's waiting for you. Bring your ass home.
Oh shit, yeah, cuz we gotta go.